recording.
No.
Okie dokie.
Wait, hold on. You gotta get your, your royalty-free music playing.
Already have.
Nice.
But you said it wasn't royalty free.
Well, it's copyright free, whatever the fuck you want to.
Oh, right.
Royalty free is the correct one.
Here's D&D. Actually, this one doesn't actually say if it's is or not in the chat. I'm gonna find a different one because I'm not gonna have the thing muted. Remember this one? Oh wow, this one's like immediately got Fable vibes.
Yeah, Planet Fitness.
Alrighty.
It does sound like Fable.
Oh. Not bad.
Yeah, Barry.
Alrighty. So, you are all slaves. Stripped of freedom, dignity, of choice. The only thing you own is the flesh in your bones, and not even that is truly yours. Each of you is the property of a noble house. A coin purse with a pulse, a beast with a weapon, a bet to be placed. Your masters, wealthy lords, view you not as warriors, but as livestock. You are kept in the dog pits, where no banners are raised and no poets sing. Here you do not fight for glory, only for a chance to crawl out of the mud. The crowds jeer and not cheer. Your victories bring no honor, only odds adjustments for the next match. Though there is a way out. If you win enough, if you prove yourself to be more than cannon fodder, more than an animal, you may earn a place in the tryouts. A test to determine if you are worthy of the title gladiator. And you will be granted a name. Fail, and you will be fed back to the pits, where the desperate and dying tear at each other like wild dogs. Fight, win, or rise, or die as property forgotten in the dust. Then, grab this.
Goodness. Basically, you are nothing.
Yes.
Get used to it, loser.
No, you.
No, I'm not talking to you, Silent, you bitch.
Get fucked. I'm played.
You can't do this to me. Alright, go on.
So, I don't have to go over your owners because I've already sent you the things, but if you do want to talk about it, this is probably the moment to tell everyone about who your owner is, if you want to talk about it now.
I think most of us, I know Asuka's, I know Silence, and I know Antelos.
No, mine, he's the Senate, you said that.
But yeah, you never posted what their
Just
thing
say
is
to-
in the
What
chat.
do you think the status would be?
I got one called the Poet of Blood. That's as much as I can be bothered to say.
Bro, I got the
Got the
general of the
mistress.
pits. Alright, I got a dude who's
Sounds like
like,
you're the best
you
dude,
need to
right?
be a soldier. You need to be gruff. And it's like, I'm not gruff. I'm blind. I don't...
Civi, you want to switch?
Yeah, I was about to
You-
say, you want to
you-
switch? You can have the status man, and he was the one that took out your eyes.
Bro, I'm good. You can't switch
by the
masters.
way.
I'm just saying.
Joke.
Of course, I get someone named the Gambler's King.
Hey, that actually sounds cool.
That's actually probably the best one, dude.
Let's see.
No, because you'll
merchant
tell me in
of
a
the flesh.
heartbeat. If he feels
The
like it.
wealthy merchant who has made his fortune, not so nice, planet people. Seeking the rarest and most exotics. Wait, hold on, Antel. I'm just saying, he would want both of us if we're considered exotic.
Yep.
So, we'll go through bit by bit into each of the players' starting areas.
No.
I didn't grab map for him because fuck that. But yeah.
No good.
So, in the Merchant's Kennel, which is Malik Ibn Hazar's sector. Antler, you're the sneaky bitch, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good, yeah, I got that. I remember that right. So as you are sort of, I guess, skulking in the shadows near one of the entryways of the sector, you see a new slave being brought in, and you see someone that you've never spoken to, but you've seen them, that seems to wear a collar on their neck. As the slave's dragged up to him, you see him look down and go, that was the last fight for you to lose. If you're not going to win, then you're going to be profitable. Garden, sell this man. And you see the man begin to yell and scream as he's dragged off away to one of the carriages. He begins to struggle and fight, but the large man smashes him in the side of the face with such force it knocks him out.
God!
So this camp that I'm in.
Yeah. So
enclosed
it's think of it you know how with an arena, yeah, like for example the Grand Arena in Rome or whatnot, where you have the sectors inside.
Right, in the actual Undercroft.
Yes, where all like the people stay. This arena is like it's a fucking fantasy version of that, massively huge. This sector is roughly about as big as
One way out, one way in, kind of.
yeah. It'd be about as big as like a mall, about a 3-story mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess my first sort of thing is I want to figure out guard rotations through this area. Where do they see from? Where do they sort of rotate? How often do the guards' watches change? Who has the keys? That kind of thing, like the security aspects of this particular ring.
Yeah. Oh, also, you are also have a collar on as well.
Yeah. I guess also added to that then too, I'd also like to find out how what the collar actually is, what it does, how it works.
Make a gather information.
Yep. Just gather. 23, and that takes me 50 minutes.
Yep. So you're going around asking people about the collar?
Sussing out information, not directly asking, but also sort of like seeing what people know about it, as well as what, they've been able to figure out by word of mouth, rumours.
Yep, so one of the things that you do, so with some of the information and whatnot you gather across the different people and whatnot, you do find out that the collar is indeed magical in some way. There are rumours that it's there to track, rumours that are there to suppress what you can do, rumours that it's just there to make you feel bad about yourself. There's plenty of rumours. But you do know that the ones that are more lead into the magical side are probably true, because you can feel that it doesn't feel like a normal collar.
Am I able to utilise my inspiration-based magic, or does that feel blocked off to me, or the spell-like ability?
So are you going to try to cast something?
Well, yeah. Do I feel like I'm getting blocked when I try to reach for that internal energy, the inspiration energy?
I would say you would have to actively try to cast something to see if that's how that works.
Okay, well, I guess I'll do a detect magic on the thing with the ability.
Yep, so with that, roll me a will save.
5.
Yep, so as you cast, you will go to cast the spell-like ability, it does feel like you've been sort of shunted away from something, and you feel a burn around your neck as you gain the shaken condition.
Right. I guess, what would I roll to see if I can feasibly disable it with my disable skills? I don't want to try, but I want to see if I can see.
So are you talking about like taking it off?
Yeah, like, well, like...
It's a solid iron band with gem inlays.
Okay, so there's no locking mechanism. It's like fused around your neck.
Yeah, there actually is no joints in it at all.
Okay, I guess added to that, continuing to search around for information and sort of stuff like that. Obviously, people have had the collar taken off before. Does anyone know how it was, by chance? Or, you know, what it looked like when they had it removed?
So you're saying that there's people here who had the collars taken off?
No, I'm asking because obviously people have fought through the ranks before and had their collars taken off and whatnot in, you know, reward for it. Has anyone ever seen it? Like the longer lived people here, the people that have been
yes.
in the
So with that, the ones that have moved up out of the kennel are no longer in here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like some of those people that... Oh, so none of the people, even the ones that might have come back down, have ever seen it removed.
Yeah, once you, for example, win the tryout, you never see this place again. Unless you fuck up and get put back here. But you don't know anyone that's happened to.
I guess, yeah, the only other thing to approach with it all is what the guard rotations and what they're like.
Yeah.
I mean, that was part of the gather information that I was doing.
Yep, yeah. So you know that every 4 hours, the only place here that is guarded is the exit and entryway. And there is 6 guards on each side of it. And they seem to rotate the left group out every 4 hours and the right group out every 4 hours as well on 2-hour intervals. So let's say 4 p.m. left goes out, 6 p.m. right gets swapped out, that sort of stuff.
Yep.
And it usually takes about 4 to 5 minutes for the rotation to fully happen. What is... Let me grab something. Yep, so you see some of the people that you would know around here. You know Amina? She's got the nickname Amina the Queen Keeper, as she was once a fighter, but eventually did get too old or incapable of fighting longer, and she is around here as someone that slaves can put bets on for the fights.
What do you bet if you have money? What do you bet with if you don't have money?
I don't know, that made me think of Pirates of the Caribbean. You bet your time. I don't know, that was my thought.
Yeah, so I think I said this, but everyone does have 50 gold of spending money that you have.
Oh, I'll add that to my character then.
Yep. So everyone adds 50 GP if you haven't.
I'm rich.
When will we, like, can't imagine when we'd be able to spend it.
Make
Oh,
These places are like pretty completely,
Or is 50 for our own food or something?
Yeah. So you can buy whatever the fuck you want with it, really. And Antler, with your question, you have seen people bet things like weapons, armors, sometimes even clothes, food. Pretty much anything that can be put down in a bet will be put down. You are aware of the fact that people who make a bet and can't pay it seem to go missing very shortly after. Another character that you would know of is Rafik the Unlucky, a large, very hulking man who seems to lose every fight by sheer accident, even though he's quite obviously extremely capable. Seems to laugh off every loss as, oh, I'll definitely get the next one. And
Can
last,
I?
oh, yep.
He's a thrower!
I'm
He's a
assuming
thrower!
I can obviously assume from Rafik that he's rather sort of boisterous, loud, and whatnot. At the end of his fights, can I roll a sense motive on that sort of thing to see if he's genuine about his loss?
Yeah, when a fight occurs with him in there, yeah. And I'll go to the last NPC. You know, also someone called Yara the Ghost. They are a silent, masked figure. No one's ever heard them speak. No one knows really much about them. Yara the Ghost. No one really knows too much about them. There's a couple of whispered rumors where she once fought in the Grand Arena, which is leagues above this. But vanished for about a year before showed up here. People that have seen her fight consider her to be quite... what's the word? Terrifying when they see her do her thing. Yep, and then I'll say that if you want to speak with one of them, you can pick one, and then we'll go to the next person's intro.
Do the other people's intro. I'm just writing down shit.
Yep. Okie dokie, who's next on the list? That would be... that would be Silent.
Okay.
You have the poet, if I remember. Yep. Grab this. His name was. Where is that? What's it always at the fucking bottom? Yep, okay. So, Salem, your sort of area is known as the Blood Stage. Yep. As you sort of wake up for the day and head outside of your hovel, I guess, you do see one of the fighters that went in to have a fight, and you do hear someone go, "Oh, you did win, but honestly, that was extremely unentertaining. Execution it is for you." As someone behind him, just pretty, bored expression, just decapitates him on the spot. And you see the man with the crimson robes. Oh, and for anyone else that had seen, don't follow in his footsteps. Gives us something to watch. Now, I believe I have something else to do than look at this rabble. In the a little bit further away from the stage, you do see someone singing about battles and romanticizing glory, bloodshed. As you are, other people seem to be quite interested in them, clapping along as the figure sings and dances. And then... so as you're watching the performance, you do feel a hand on the back of your shoulder.
Oh.
Do you turn to face them, or...?
I'm going to turn but pull my shoulder away to try and, take the hand off it. I guess.
Yep. So, you notice that it's one of the masked ones that it's a red mask that appears to have a figure of a bloody harp on it. And you hear them say, "Your fight's tomorrow. Make it interesting."
I guess I just kind of smile with joy. One thing, it's like,
Right,
and then, yeah, I guess that's it.
Yep, and then we go to... So, you recognize the one who is on the stage doing his performance as Mason the Performer. What a fucking name. I guess you could say Mason is quite amazing.
I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, so funny.
You do know he's quite well renowned. A lot of the people actually go to him and pay him for lessons on how to be more entertaining. There is also someone else that you know, who currently isn't out here at the moment today, as Zara the dancer. You haven't seen any of her fights, but you do know that the people here who have know that whenever she is fighting, she's also dancing fluidly and spinning and twirling. And she seems to have quite odd weapons that are razored gauntlets on her wrists and ankles. So razored on the not gauntlets, wrist guards.
Yeah.
Braces.
That's the one.
What was her name, sorry?
Zara.
Thank you.
You are aware of the fact, this one is quite common knowledge, that she was once a dancer for a noble house.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the last one, which is Iskander, or Reckless, he's being called. He's quite a savage and brutal fighter, who's very uncouth, as they say. But there's no denying that the way he kills people is quite interesting. So, anything you want to do in your sort of intro area?
Yes, I just kind of wander around and wait for tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yep, alright.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, alright, so we'll go to the next person. And now we have Civi. Right, let me grab that one.
Nice.
Here we go. Right, so Civi, you awaken out from your tent. Do you know what a hoochie is?
I have no idea what that is.
How do I describe it? So a hoochie is a V-slanted tent that is very standard practice for military issue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha.
It's over here. They're called hoochies. There's probably got like its own name in America.
It's called a tent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a type of tent. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
wake up in the war camp. As you get out of your tent, you being one of the newer people here, your tent is quite about as close as you can get to not being a tent while still being one.
It's very ran down. Got it.
Yeah, and you awaken, and this Sahir has actually styled this sector to resemble a war camp, as you have very ordered rows and columns of layouts in the tents. And the closer you get to the center of the war camp, the tents become, more, what's the word? Functional and more capable, and in the very center is the large tent. You don't really see people go in or out there very much, but it is quite a prominent thing to look at. Yeah, and you know that you are being awoken by one of the corporals, as they say, "Get up and get in formation. It's call." Is he legging out for anyone else or just me?
Everyone else.
I mean, if want to wait until he's back, I've a question for one of the characters in my pit.
Yep. Here you go.
I'm gonna go to Amina, the coin keeper, and ask her about.
All right. Sorry about that.
The arena. Oh, well, there we go.
Yep.
Everything's dying.
No, I don't know
I
what the fuck.
disconnected
Just
as well.
I saw everyone's mics were lighting up, but no one was speaking.
My shit died too.
I think
Ah.
Discord just had a
Yeah,
shit
Mary
fit for a
can-
second.
Okay, so alright, so we'll finish your thing. Alright, so you were being woken up by one of the corporals, as he pretty strongly says, "Get up and get in formation." It's called.
Yep. So I was saying I was going to, I guess, slightly jog to formation, because I would assume that's probably what everyone else does if we're in a military situation.
Yep. So as you get up into position and line up and everything with everyone, you do hear a pretty loud booming voice. "Attention!" As you see everyone, shift their stances into the attention stance.
Yep.
And you see a man with a large ledger call out, "Fahid! Sir! Karen! Sir! Hakim! Sir!" And then it goes to your cat. What's your name, Sippy?
Just, do you want the nickname or the actual name?
Or your character's name?
So yeah, actually.
Hold on.
What would be the legal name of your character that would be put on forms?
There you go. That's what we got from ChatGPT.
Serafina?
Here.
Serafina?
He said here.
Didn't say so.
Yeah, but he didn't say sir. He didn't
Oh.
say sir.
Did you not hear me?
You said he.
Oh, I said sir, and I was asking, can you hear me? I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I heard he. Okay, okay.
I am okay. I'm gonna quickly restart Discord. Give me like a quick second.
Yep.
I heard
Oh,
here.
I was doing that. Flint, what was the name of the third guy again? The brutal fighter one.
Iskander.
Iskander. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with me.
Yep.
But, yep, I would respond. I guess following someone else's voice, like their tone as well.
Yeah. Yep, so he does go through the whole lot of yous. And you do hear him after marking everyone down and getting responses. At ease, break formation. Peace off.
Damn. Does he actually say piss off?
Yes.
Yeah, piss off.
Alright. I guess with that, I would head back to my tent.
Yes, as you're
And-
going to do that, you do see a couple of the other, slaves come up to you and go, "Oh yeah, I heard that there's a bit of a slanted bet going on tomorrow."
Say that one more time. A slanted bet?
Yes.
Okay.
You interested in a bit of that?
What are the odds? Would you be okay if I did a diplomacy check on that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Suck it.
12.
Okay.
You got a 12?
Yep.
And what did you say to him? What are the odds?
What are the odds?
Oh, we're looking at roughly a return of probably 40%.
And what's the catch?
No catch.
I'm gonna sense motive on that. No, he's capping. He's full of shit.
Yep.
$14.
No.
You are aware that there is something off about this.
I'm just gonna smile and say, maybe another time.
You do see their expressions go from the sort of to completely stone-faced, and they say, "You passed," as they walk away.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what I passed, but it's well, I gotta keep my ragged tent. That's all that matters.
You could probably do a like maybe a gather information or something about that.
Actually, I was gonna. Considering, tremor sense and all that shit, I'm gonna kind of loosely trail behind and see if I can know where they're going, where their tents are located.
So you're just gonna follow them?
Loosely, very loose, like from a distance.
Well, I mean, you can follow them 30 feet away, so that's pretty close.
True enough.
So do you follow them?
No, I'm not gonna follow them. Are there people in the immediate area that you just did the bet?
You can probably make a listen to see if they go up to someone else.
Okay. I will do that. Where's my listen?
Yep,
16.
so
Wow, it's gone up.
You do trail them a bit away as you listen to them. You do see the two of them go up to someone else. Let's go, "Hey, buddy. You're one of the new guys, yeah? Yeah. You, hear about that, setup that's gonna be happening tomorrow?" "Well, there's a setup? Yeah. Wondered if you wanted to, make a bit of coin out of that. Bit of a slanted bet." "Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty good. What's the return on that?" "About 45%, 40. "All right, sure, let's do it." And you do see them sort of very quickly, like, grab the man and tackle him to the ground as they start beating the shit out of him and then dragging him up to the large tent and goes, Captain, another one that failed.
Oh, okay. Can I? Okay, where we're at, would you say there's other or maybe more experience? Well, I say experience. What's the word? More senior slaves in the immediate area that I'm standing.
Yep. Let me grab that. Yeah. So you do know of someone known Tariq the Butcher. A rather quite large, portly man. You know, like the sort of body type that people have when they're like muscle on top of fat.
Body, the strongman build.
Yeah,
kind
strongman.
of. Oh, not that far into that level, but yeah, that sort of deal.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I was saying like Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal, but yeah.
Yeah, honestly, kinda. Yeah. Yeah, that's almost
Okay.
exactly it.
All right.
And you do currently see him in front of his tent chopping up some meat, which isn't common in here. And he's always free to give it to anyone who wants some, but most people decline. You do know he's quite open about everything. He was once a mercenary that became a killer for hire. He got caught after murdering someone. He got thrown in here. He's actually been put up for tryouts quite a lot, and he has intentionally made himself lose those fights to stay here.
Oh, okay. So he just enjoys where he's at because he gets to kill. Oh God, he's eating the victims he kills. Well, Chad, what'd you say his name was?
Tariq the Butcher.
Tariq the Butcher. I guess walking up to Tariq, good haul?
This one's pretty good. Nice marbling on that. Would you like a piece?
I'm going to decline.
Oh,
Question for you.
Not for me, then. What?
I guess pointing over, I guess, in the general direction, because I wouldn't exactly know where, because I'm blind. What was that about with the whole gambling thing and passing and failing?
Oh, you're pretty new, aren't you? Yeah. Well,
You could say that.
Oh, so he's got his old compliance officers running around.
Oh. So when you say compliance officers, are they slaves too, or no?
Yes. Yeah, some of them, some aren't.
Oh.
Special privileges if you become one of his little lackeys.
I see that. Thank you for your time, and enjoy your meal, and hopefully get a gooder haul.
I will. It was pretty good, this one.
I'm gonna smile and kind of do like one of those, you put your fingers to your head and like salute him and walk away.
Yep. He does sort of raise his extremely bloody hands and return it, like, with a wink.
I like this guy. I like him. He's cool. Cool in a sense of he likes to have his own fun.
You do know of another one in here, the one that was doing the roll call, I should say, and that is Commander Idris. Commander Idris isn't like most people here, as he wasn't a slave. He was never a slave. He was actually a veteran gladiator back in the day who became a drill master eventually, and then Sahid hired him for his extreme competence in dealing with unruly individuals.
Okay.
And
So
the
be on your
last-
best behavior. Got it.
And the last that you know of is someone known as Rasher the Blade.
Rasher the Blade.
She is completely serious, stone-faced most of the time, follows all orders given to her by, the upper ranks without question. Yeah, she's very stone-faced most times. not overly talkative, but will respond with only the words that are needed.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay. If
so
she's
yeah, I would
very,
say that your Tariq would probably count as your NPC conversation for the intro. But yeah, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say, if she knows the rules and all that, might be best to talk to her at some point.
Yeah.
If she's a follower, but yeah, go on, go ahead and do the next one.
Yep. So now we're going to go to who's next on the list. Where I put that? Asuka. So you got the cold mistress. Let me grab that.
Is she gonna beat you immediately? Ew, spider! Slap the
Protect me, Barry!
Get that stupid dog out of here!
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
Stupid dog, make me look bad. Pulls out a mallet.
Catch it! I'm getting me mallet. Is that the right one? Okay, yeah, no, okay. I thought I was just going fucking insane there for a second. Ah, yep. So, Asuka, you wake up in your room that you share with 3 other people in sort of like a bunk bed situation. And everything is painted white. All clothing is white. The walls are white. The stones themselves are white. Cooking utensils, food, everything is white. As you wake up, you hear absolutely no noise coming from anyone apart from the slight breathing and feet on stone. As you head outside your room, you notice many people walking to and fro wherever they're going in the ward. You know this is the silent ward. As you walk out, someone walks over to you and begins to whisper something. Do you listen to them?
Yeah, quietly.
So as they go to open their mouth to say something to you, you see them halfway through they get through their first word to lock up, and you see one of the guards down the hallway begin walking in your direction.
Oh.
As he makes his way closer to the one who had tried to say something to you, you notice that the man is unable to move. The guard grabs him as he walks up, looks at the man, grabs his clothing, and then turns to you. With a blank expression, after he waits for about 20 seconds of staring at you, he nods and then grabs the man and begins dragging him away.
Hmm.
Tis the silent ward after all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you do hear a soft whistle in the distance, and everyone immediately beginning to walk towards the blue large double doors in one side of the sector.
I shall follow them with Barry. Follow the horde.
For the horde. Yep. And as you walk into this large room, you do see that there are rows and rows of seating, as there is a large blank white wall in front of you that everyone sits at. After a few seconds, the room goes completely pitch black, and you see a sort of flash of light, and then a depictions of fights and gladiators as they're in battle, and you hear a very hollow, cold tone sort of echoing through your head. Watch how he moves and does not speak. Watch how he is efficient and uncaring. This is what you will be.
Brainwashing, yeah.
Yeah, and this like literally repeats for hours on end.
Oh, brainwashing.
It's okay, you got a dog, just pet it. And it's lack of fur and skin.
Yeah, and after that's finished, it is around lunchtime now, and everyone just seems to know to head towards the large white room with the golden door. As you head in there and grab your food, even the bread is white, even the crust, it's all completely white. You get rice, bread, onions, potatoes, and for obviously all of it's cooked and whatnot to eat. And as you begin eating, yeah, you notice it's all white. Yeah, and with that, I've got to grab the NPCs for this place. So the people around here that you recognize is Celine the Mute, which is an odd name, but judging by the scars on his neck, he couldn't speak if he wanted to. You know of someone called Layla, who seems to have a robe and a small dagger on her side. And then there is Omar, who always seems to be carrying books around with him while reading. While doing anything as he reads. And oddly enough, he actually is an exceptionally good multitasker. You've even heard of him reading in the middle of his fights.
Chad?
Yeah, so any one of them that you wish to communicate with?
No, I go back. Not now.
Okay. Yep, so we'll go to the next one. And then we have...
Brainwashing has succeeded.
Yeah. That should be... Tara next. Alrighty, let me grab that.
Hello?
That should be... You got Nassim, I think. Yep, so Nassim.
Seed? Yeah, I've got a seed.
Yep, so... as you wake up and get off your crude and janky bedding, you are greeted immediately with the smell of iron and people screaming in the distance. You hear rattling chains, whips, and whatnot. I suppose I imagine you get out of your room and head outside?
Go. Is the door open? I'm chained up.
Yeah, you can open it.
Sorry?
I said, yeah, you can open it.
Am I, like, tied up or anything?
No.
Alright, yeah, I'll walk out. See if I can join in.
Yep, so as you walk out, you are greeted by a slave being dragged away as one of the guards says, "Punishment for disliking punishment is more torture."
Yep, Stockholm Syndrome, here we come.
Would I know this person that owns me?
You have never seen them.
Would I do a nobility check to figure out about them?
Yeah.
From a guess, from my situation and the things that are happening.
So you want to make a nobility on the scene?
Yeah, like who might own this establishment kind of thing. Or maybe local, actually. I'll do local. Where is it? Knowledge?
Okay.
Shut.
Why do you still roll it like that, you asshole?
Roll like what? I just rolled the dice.
You roll
You know what you
backwards.
did.
Yep.
Oh, I
so,
made a bunch. Some of them are backwards.
yeah, so as you so with knowledge local, with knowledge local, you can't really find out too much about Nassim, but you are aware that you are in the nearest city called Theopolis.
Theopolis. How do you spell that?
THEO PILIS.
Yep. Theo Pills. Pillis.
Theopolis. Right. So, yeah, so where did I put that? Yeah, so I'd imagine, so this would be roughly around the time where you get, food, in a sense. And you head towards the part of the sector where the quartermaster, I guess, hands out food to people. And as you sort of take the food and sit down at one of the tables that is rather uncomfortable, it seems to be that the seats are a bit too, short and the table a bit too high. You eat this absolutely awful tasting food, gruel, slop sort of thing, as the guy next to you says, "Oh, gotta love it."
I agree. A free meal's a free meal as I continue eating.
Yep.
You passed.
And as you say that, he sort of gives you a bit of a smirk and raises one of his eyebrows like, yeah. And some of the people you would know around here would be Bashir the Scarred, who is a rather large man that seems to have scars all over his body. Doesn't really talk much, just nods at people who prove they can actually withstand education. You have Razia. What's that?
Yeah, is this the guy that said,
Yes.
gotta love it or whatever? Yeah.
Yep, and you know of Razia, who you see a little bit further down the room, who, no matter what's been done to her, she has never screamed. There is rumors that she might be part of a noble house, or had a noble name before being brought here. But you are aware that she sometimes teaches people the mindset to withstand this stuff, but only if they passed her own tests first.
Did you tell us her name or no?
Razia.
Oh, no, it was...
Razia.
Oh, Razi. Yep, continue, sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. What's she doing right now? She's eating as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do?
I I'm just trying to think. So someone, how do I know that she teaches these things? Did someone mention it?
It's pretty well known in the area that she helps people with this sort of stuff. It's not like hidden knowledge or anything.
Okay. How long have I been in this situation for?
About a week.
Okay.
You haven't
Then
had your
I
first
will-
fight yet. Oh, everyone. Oh, so for everyone, you've all been here for roughly a week. None of you have had your first fight yet.
I might well, since I've heard the rumors, I guess I'll go over and introduce myself to her.
Yep.
After I finish eating, of course. Not going to waste my food.
Yep. So you do head over to her, and she doesn't even bother looking at you as she eats.
That's all right. I will sit down in front of her. I'm assuming it's like a picnic table kind of thing, and just say, I've heard that you are very good at these lessons.
I would consider myself a capable teacher, yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the fuck is happening with my connection.
Did the same again.
I was wondering if you could enlighten me on some of these lessons.
Fresh blood as you isn't ready.
Do I? And how long would it take for my blood not to be fresh?
Well, let's see how much you spill. And she does hand you a wooden bowl and says, "You have 1 week to fill this with your blood."
I'm gonna say
And then
only my
maybe
blood.
I'll take you as a student.
Does it have to be just my blood?
Yes.
He's not pooping.
Okay. I'll what are we gonna do here? So some of these rooms where people were getting tortured or being dragged off to other rooms, are they open for me to enter?
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Is
All right,
that
I'm
everything?
I'm gonna go check out one of these rooms. I'm gonna taste the delicacies here, as they say.
Yeah. Alright, so you do head into one of the rooms, and you do see people in one of the rooms. Someone is tied up and being hit in the back with a cat of nine tails.
One moment. Of 9 tails.
And you do see the man with the whip hit the bloke that's tied up, and the guy that's tied up goes, "Oh, that was a good hit. Another."
Jesus. I think I'm in the sex dungeon.
Yep. Alright, so
I'm gonna
say-
ask the guy doing the whipping. Is there another one? Maybe we can get him both at once. Another whip.
Yeah, so the guy says, "Oh, that's a mighty fine offer. You know what? Let's do something even better. Why don't you have a turn on the rack?
Do it. Don't be a bitch.
It's not a bad offer. I do enjoy the whipping. I also enjoy.
Is that a lie or a truth?
I'm lying. Yeah.
You have to make a bluff on that.
Okay. So,
You do like it, do you? Oh, yes. Well, then jump on.
hang on. I hadn't finished what I was going to say. But I prefer being the whipper better, as opposed to the whippy.
Oh.
Both are equally regarded. But yeah, okay, so we'll put that there, and then we'll get to fucking Ravis's intro.
Way to start my adventure with a nat 20.
Yep, so, Ravis, you wake up in your sort of rather slapshod room, where there seems to be things of high quality, low quality, borderline broken, and very well made just everywhere laying about. You seem to see plenty of coins on the ground. Oddly enough, the handle of the door appears to be solid gold as well, while the door itself appears to be quite battered and ratted wood. Yeah, so as you... are you going to do anything in the room before you head outside?
I mean, I guess I could look around a little bit and see what kind of
How
stuff.
could you not pick up the coin?
I probably wouldn't. Maybe just look at some of the coins and whatnot what's in the room.
Yeah, so as you go to have a look at some of the coins that are lying about, you notice they're not like the normal coins that you remembered from the outside. Every single one of them appears to have either the face of a king on one side and a peasant on the other.
A constant reminder. Awesome. Alright, well, I guess I'll head out the door.
Yep. So as you head out the door, you hear quite raucous laughter and banter and whatnot, and people yelling and doing whatever. It's a very sort of loud area. You do hear in the distance, "Oh, I put 28 on black." And you hear like a ball rolling around as it, hits wooden beams and things and whatnot before it tinks down in. Red? I didn't know. I actually meant to vote for red. That's what I voted for. Ha! Lost again, Tahi.
Well, I guess someone's having shit luck. I'm gonna just walk in the shadows and see what the fuck's going on.
Yep. So as you walk outside and have a good look, it does look to be a massive casino. Granted, not a normal casino.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you do see a large bar with a sign painted on the top of it that says, "1 drink, 5 hours."
1 drink, 5 hours?
When you look to the right, you see the cage with the naked man dancing. And you're like, maybe that's the 5 hours. Sorry.
Seem to be a little fucked. I guess I'll go over to the bar and inquire what they mean by that.
Yeah, so, yep, what do you ask him?
What do you mean one drink for 5 hours.
Well, each
5
drink's
hours
5
away.
hours of your sentence.
Oh, so you add on to my sentence, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Lol.
Good to know, I guess.
I wouldn't worry about it too
I-
much. Old Kaheen over there's got 400 years.
Yeah, about that. About no. Oh, I wonder how much you. Jesus.
Yep.
Okay, yep, I'll walk away and see if there's anything else of note, I guess.
Yeah. So some of the people that you recognise here would be Dahlia, who seems to be rather slim and charming, who you've never actually seen fight before. But oddly enough, she's never actually had to fight. She's actually quite wealthy in terms of how wealthy a slave can be in this area, as she seems to be quite good at making bets and playing the gambling games.
Hmm.
You also know of someone called Hakeem the Lucky, as they say, who appears to be quite young, roughly about 19, who has never lost a fight. He's quite cheerful, but also very naive. And the last one that you know would be Yusuf, who was rumored to have once been a rising star and lost a very important fight and now no longer gives a flying fuck about anything.
Got lobotomized.
Failure alert.
Loser, loser.
Well, maybe I'll go strike up a conversation with Dahlia.
Yep.
Ask her how she manages to make those bets.
Oh yeah, so you just walk up to her and like say this and she's like in the middle of a game?
Oh no. If she's in the middle of a game, and no, that's a bad idea. I'll just watch her for a bit, I guess. Just see if I notice anything.
Yep,
Like
so
in
at the
her
moment you
decision
see her
making.
playing some type of game with dice, and every single time she goes to throw the dice, you notice an odd movement with one of her fingers just before the dice leave her hands.
Smack!
Hmm.
It's cheating.
I mean, it would make sense. I'll just
Yeah.
keep watching.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say anything.
D&D text chat is my arena.
Everybody at the leather store's 2 blocks down. Fuck you. Oh god, that's 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, so anything else you want to do in here, Sol? Ravis?
Not that I can think of right yet, because I'm waiting for Dahlia to finish her games.
Oh yeah, after about an hour or whatnot, she does seem to finish.
Oh, alright.
You're a cheater.
So-
Cheater. Big phony.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
You're a
Val.
cheater,
It's
cheater,
gonna be
fucking
a
idiot.
fight. That's bad.
Light her pants on fire.
Run away. He just runs
Uh,
away.
I'll just strike up and just be like, so, How exactly you manage to get so good at gambling?
Well, most of the people here rely on luck. I rely on skill.
Called cheating.
Skill? What kind of skill?
Cheating. Cheating's good.
She does just give you a wink before walking away.
She knows what she's doing.
He likes you.
She likes you, not because she cheats, but because she likes you.
Yeah, okay, so we'll put... that's everyone's intros?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, as the Friday does roll around, you are all told in different specific ways that you can now enter the central sector where all of the slaves have 2 days of talking and mingling with the others.
Okay, I guess.
So we'll go to the first page and grab your characters.
I just looked at what Antelope posted. Ew, I don't like that. What are you waiting for? Christmas?
That's gonna be Terra.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I'd probably just stay in my cell wherever I was because unless I'd have to go to the center area.
Yes, no, you do have to leave.
Okay.
Gotta be
Yeah,
going.
because you would be
gotta
aware that
socialize.
this is where the time when they restock things, fix things that have been broken, pretty much general shit. And they'd rather not have the
Yeah.
slaves around and seeing things they shouldn't.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
Okey-dokey.
Ew. So dirty out here. I don't want to be out here. There's no white. Where's the white? Where's the white?
Successfully reprogrammed. And there you go. So you all do walk into your area. Zoom all the way out. I'll central ping it here. Boom. You're all in this area.
Neat.
And just zoom out if you can't find your character, and you'll eventually find it.
It's gonna sound a little weird, but wouldn't I get more radius considering?
Oh.
Fine.
I'm a special little biscuit.
Well, you can see through
Listen,
buildings,
man.
can't you? Actually, that makes it easy for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Time to spread the white everywhere.
Ravis, put your stats in for your character.
It's already showing my health and AC.
Did you put it in the cog? Like you go to the cog and you actually put the maximum?
Oh,
minimum,
yeah,
or you
so-
put
I didn't
Ravis,
put
you got to
them in.
click the cog and you got to put it into the both values, the current and max, for it to show up.
Whoops.
There you go. Yeah. Right, now get back to the healing things. Yeah, and as you sort of, you guys make your way around and sort of explore and whatnot, you do see all the other slaves, you know, sort of talking and chatting and doing all that sort of stuff.
I am going to try and listen in on some of the conversations and gather some information on whereabouts the more rich groups are. I'm assuming that would be more the gamblers' den guys.
Did we find out how we became slaves and like what like?
Well, that's your backstory.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 20.
So what was that for?
It takes 20 minutes. That was for discovering where the more richer marks and stuff, like the slaves with more currency and stuff like that for betting, and that would be, I'm assuming that would be the gambler's den, but I'm getting a general rough estimate of where.
Yeah, so as you sort of go around asking people questions on things and whatnot, you do find out that most of the money that the gamblers bet with is kind of like company scrip. It's mainly gold that's used in their sector for things. Some of them do actually have a decent amount of normal gold, but not overly much more than the others.
So they, like the gold that I use, that would be my company's script one. Is that what you're saying for the bet?
No, the gold that you have in your character sheet, the 50 GP, is normal gold.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The people that have that sort of stuff that I can use for betting on.
Yeah, the betting one with the Farouk's den, they're the only ones that have like their own currency thing going
on. Okay, very fast. Is anyone else getting weird lag in the Roll20, or is that just me?
Nope.
I was, but then I refreshed the page.
Yeah, just
All right, I need to do that. Would there be a area that, how would I put it, has kitchen supplies?
Yeah, there's definitely a merchant around here.
All right. Could I ask, I guess, one of the more senior slaves, if there's any near me, if there is a merchant here that sells utensils and kitchen appliances, stuff like that?
Yeah, he does pretty quickly respond. Yeah, down in the southern sector.
Southern sector? Okay.
The southern area of this place.
Yeah. I would just start heading south. Yeah, fuck that. I'm just gonna be blind as shit.
Can I ask if there's any like butcher?
So you wanted like meat and stuff?
Yeah.
Same place. Yeah. So you're told that like stuff like that would be on the southern, one of the southern buildings.
Okay, I'm already in the southern.
Yep. So let me do that. Yeah. So as you walk over, you do see a sign that is. It's pretty much a picture of like cooking tools and meats and vegetables on it.
Yo, hey, you there. What's that sign say?
Wait, what?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, Tara, you also went down. Oh my god, I'm still getting that lag.
Oh.
God damn.
I guess. Got 10 silver, I can tell you.
I'm gonna look towards someone else. I'm just gonna immediately, okay, I hate this cunt.
I'll continue on my way. I'm gonna
Wait.
refresh. Well, I think I'm lagging too.
Yeah, I'm still getting. I have a better idea. I'm gonna walk closer, considering you just walked in. I'm gonna tap my foot. Do I feel anything inside Flint? Because fuck you, Tara.
Yeah, you do see someone walking around. Inside.
All right, I'm gonna walk in.
The door is locked, and you can tell that there is a hatch on it that can open and close.
I'm gonna be polite first. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yep, and
Can
the
you see
door
a
does,
building?
like, you do
I
see them
can't
walk over to the door and open it and go, "What do you want?"
I'm looking for a cutting board.
That's it?
If you have a set of knives as well, but mainly just a cutting board, yeah.
Alright. You do see him turn around and go back in. And in one of the crates, they do seem to pick out a board. It just seems to be like just a plank of wood. And they do grab your, kitchen utensils, and he goes, "Alright, 3 gold."
All right, I'm gonna give him 3 gold for it, and nod and walk away. As I walk away, I'm gonna give Tara the most disappointed, like, get fucked idiot smile.
I'm not even registering you. You should have just paid me.
You don't get shit.
I'm
Stupid
just looking
slave.
around at some slightly oblivious people in the main square here, and as I'm sort of like moving through the crowds, I'm going to reach into pockets and try and yoink a few coins of gold from some.
From
So in front of me is where the merchant is.
Just
please?
randoms that I know will like, you know, you can see the heaviness in their pocket of gold coin.
yeah, okay, so with that, which one of the sector's slaves are you trying to steal from?
That's what the gather information check was about. Trying to find out which ones had, like, not the script gold, but actual, like, gold that could just be... Oh, shit.
Yeah, I get that. But if you're going to be trying to steal from someone, which which group of them are you stealing from?
Well, I probably wouldn't go with the military dudes because they probably don't have the much in that way. They'd probably go with war ration sort of style of, like, you know, war bonds.
Yep.
You said the gamblers have been known to utilize their own form of script, so they're probably... The pain people are probably an absolute fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with it, but we've probably got the most money because we do have the sex dungeon, so everyone's coming here.
Have sincere doubts.
I love the double entendre on coming here.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably... Just reading through the names of each one real quick. What was Ralvis's, sorry?
The gambling one.
His was the gambling one.
The gambler.
Balance was
Poet of blood. So I had the ones that you had to make it entertaining.
okay. Well, I might try and yoink from one of silent groups.
Yep. Oh, make a check.
28.
Yep. So with a 28, you do manage to... I'm not even going to bother rolling against it, to be honest. You do manage to grab a few of the coins from someone. You can add, I don't know, 2 gold, 50 silver to your thing.
Okay. And then as I'm sort of like walking through the crowd, I'll notice this like rather strong individual and have like a curious glint in my eye as I sort of like walk up, and you know how when you're sort of like moving around and you're trying to avoid noise? Yeah, sort of like slip my arm in between his and sort of like he's being a gentleman escorting me around and say, "My, you're certainly a specimen, aren't you?"
I'm just going to ignore them and pull my arm away.
Oh, as you were doing the other thing, I was going to say I'm going back up to my area and I'm trying to look for Tarek the Butcher.
Yeah. So you're just keeping your eye out for him?
Well, for what I would consider an eye, yeah, for the most part.
Before you go on, I'm at the butcher's still. That means you've bought and ran off.
No, I'm looking
for
for
you do
my
your
guy, my
shit
NPC.
stuff too, Tara. Yep.
I just wanted to see if he's like cutting fresh animals at the current point.
You wouldn't be able to see inside.
Alright, well, I'm going to ask him that.
Yep. So, yeah, he goes, what do you want?
I'd like to get some of the scraps from the animal carcasses.
What parts?
Blood, pieces of flesh that you don't use or sell.
We use
Bones.
most of them here.
Surely there's some pieces of meat that isn't really useful.
If you want to buy it, you're paying full prices if you buy it at any other part of it.
Sorry, mate.
I said if you want to buy anything from the animal, you're paying the same price you would if you wanted to buy anything else from it.
I'll get some blood
How
and
much?
some steak. About a gallon.
Alright.
Gallon of blood, Jesus Christ.
Isn't a gallon like not much? Like it's a bottle, basically.
No, that's a lot. That's a lot. In
What
freedom
type of-
units, that's a lot.
What's like a bottle worth? Like a liter or something. A liter of blood. We'll just say a liter of blood then.
Yeah, he does. You come back and he's got like quite a large bucket full of it. Here, 4 gold.
I only need half of that. So how about 150? Bluff him.
You do see him walk back in, and you do hear the sound of like liquid pouring as he brings back a smaller bucket and go, here, 210. 2 gold, 10 silver.
I'm gonna try and get it cheaper. What do I roll again to get cheaper?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy. I think that's just a nat 20.
No.
I'm gonna haggle. Let's say 170.
No.
What's he say?
He said no.
Surely 180.
He just looks at you blankly.
I feel like he's the type of person who would like blink Wyatt's eye at the time.
This ain't a good haggle if you ain't gonna give me nothing to work with.
I'm the one with the supplies, and you're the one that needs them.
Fine. 2. And I'll bring back the bucket.
He just looks at you.
You don't want that, right? I'll keep the bucket then. As I snatch it off him.
God.
Throws the 210 on the ground. Pick it up, you ungrateful
What's your
bastard.
name?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Oh my God, Tara!
I'll remember your face. It might be a little
that was a
different the next time you see me. As he closes the door.
Tara, I swear to God, you just threw an entire, container of gasoline on an open fire, and it's like, catch me if you can.
That's right.
You know what? I respect it. You have balls. Or unimaginable stupidity. Either way, that was funny.
I think it's the second one.
Yep. So now we'll go back to Silent and Antelope's interaction.
Yep. So, looking up to him, saying, "My word, you're certainly a specimen, aren't you?" And where, oh where would they find someone like yourself?
You wouldn't.
Oh? As she sort of like leads a little bit closer, curiously. And why would that be?
For you are just man's creation.
Huh. Speaking about me as if I'm so mundane, please. Don't I look so much better than everyone else around here as she kind of like bats her eyelashes?
No.
Just tutting her tongue a little bit. Now, no need to be so crass. So what's your name?
I just don't respond. That's that one.
Damn, you're talking
yes.
to a brick wall right now.
Guess she'll sort of just
I
like roll her eyes. One of the harder to get to ones then, I suppose. Leaning back over, she'll say, "I'm Sarah. Pleasure to meet you. And, how about we, spend a bit of time, go around, visit the sites, get to know one another, And she's, I'm actually going to roll a diplomacy against you with this one.
Yep.
Fire.
24.
Alright, so...
I don't know how. What is it? The counter diplomacy?
Yeah, I'm looking.
To counter diplomacy, hammer. Just smack a bitch.
Squash.
Hammer. You...
Ah, foul wench.
Be gone, wench. Your vile hips do not tempt me.
I like this idea. Honestly, like this feels like the best way to fix problems.
Gone, bitch.
Solon, roll your charisma bonus plus your hit die plus your sense motive against that.
Why?
Charisma plus 3 plus what's my sense motive? There we go.
Nat 20.
That means he
Roll
rolls
again.
again, right?
Yeah.
That's another roll 20, alright.
I died.
Nat 1. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep, so how that works is you can say whatever the fuck you want, really.
Okay.
Be gone, wench.
I suggest you
Flexes.
find someone else. I prefer you don't talk to me.
Yep,
Are you going to
just
shove it? Or
for a
what's the
future
go?
reference on how diplomacy works in like sort of pseudo PvP, is if one of the party rolls a diplomacy against you, and you fail it, you're not entirely convinced that that's the right thing to do, but you look at it in the best possible way. Yep.
So if that went with a sense motive, I guess they would sort of figure out the motive behind what she was doing too, wouldn't they? If it was negative or positive.
It doesn't say really.
I mean, I can give him that. You would notice if at least you beat it and all that with your sense motive added to it, that she was 100% positive. She meant nothing negative to you.
Yeah, that works.
So, shrugging your shoulders,
Harley.
moving around behind you. You'll come around one day, I think. Begins
I highly doubt that.
and begins wandering up, seeing the spider and saying, "My word, that's different." And sort of like trotting over and sort of like leading shoulder.
Dark Hawk
What in
Watch.
oblivion is
Dark Hawk
that?
Watch.
No.
Dark Hawk Watch.
Leaning over the dog and sort of shiny eyes. My oh
Duncan said.
my, are you one of Lol's little ones?
Does not respond.
Mental conditioning. You ain't white.
Wait.
That sounds wrong out of context.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Maybe let's not say that when we're recording.
Well, obviously out of context, but in context, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess. So, seeing this person being utterly unresponsive. Bloody hell, everyone here seems to be so antisocial.
Can we take like a quick 2-minute piss break?
I'm just gonna turn around and walk off and sort of go up this direct.
I gotta say, I was waiting for like a moment where like you and Ravis's characters were both trying to be like sneaky edgelords hiding next to each other but trying to like not see each other.
She's not an edgelord. She's sneaky, yes, but she's actually more sort of
You know what I mean, rogue shit.
yeah,
All right, I'll be back.
more of an engaging sort of like in your face rogue. She'll
Yeah.
pick your pocket, but at the same time she'll like caress your shoulder and stuff to sort of like pull your attention elsewhere while she pilfers you.
Oh
Let me
god,
play
so
now.
fuck
I've
edge
just been
runners.
chilling in this corner here,
Basically,
just
yeah.
watching these interactions going on.
Edge runners, Rebecca. If you know the scene, you know the scene.
I do know the scene.
Mm-hmm.
I think the funniest fucking version of that I ever saw was where they replaced Adam Smasher with one of those fucking blocks from Mario that go, oh.
That's not the
Fucking
bit I was
drop down.
thinking about, but that's still a fucking great bit.
It's so good. Just, oh. Fucking flattens.
Oh,
Or Rebecca.
for next context, this is for Civi when he comes back to be able to see me. He has to beat that with a listen check.
Okay, so what are you trying to do?
I'm moving up behind Civi, so he has to beat
Oh,
that.
okay.
with
Well, seeing as like board's not in active play right now, put yourself back a little bit before you do that. We won't move things around during breaks.
I have returned it.
He has returned it again.
Now, if you're doing that, do you have hide in plain sight?
No, but the person I'm hiding from is not looking at me. And
well,
I'm not actually hiding.
They
I'm
have sight
stopping
that
myself.
works a little bit different. So it's still sight for them.
Darkstalker, man.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Is okay. So you need to make that start hiding before you get into their sight. Then.
Depends.
Because I understand how
I'm
Darkstalker
moving-
works. It just means
No.
that they still have to make a check against it.
Yeah, they have to make a check against my move silently. So
Yes.
I'm not hiding, but I am still soft of silently. So I'm moving.
Even soft of
silently.
foot, I can still feel you, Tremor Sense.
No,
Yep,
you can't.
okay, well, yeah, so how this is going to work is, so you would do your move silently roll.
Yes. I did. That's what the 20 was.
Yep. Let me check.
And he would try to do that
Spot.
as a listen. This is not like
Listen,
combat.
yeah, listen.
This
So,
is just
yeah,
so he
Civi, you would
could-
make a listen against that.
Keep in mind, this is not a negative thing in the sense of my character is just soft of foot and would be trying to move silently. It's just second nature.
Net one. Let's go.
There you go.
Yes, yeah, just approaching from behind, not threateningly or anything like that. She'll just peep up over the shoulder. My oh my, are you quite alright?
Huh? Well, win for front.
Or you just crash
not
into the
even,
side
not
of the
even
house.
going to be
Just waiting on
genuinely
a mate.
fucking... Not even fucking scared that someone that you clearly cannot perceive has just popped up over your shoulder and said, my oh my.
All right. So, does someone, clearly trying to be a little stealthy over my shit? So it's like, why are they actively sneaking around like that? I don't give a shit. I'm looking for a friend.
Oh, and what does this friend look like, if I may ask?
He just walked off.
Oh no, I'm gonna continue walking. I would imagine you're probably following suit.
Yep.
Big guy, likes his meat.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Rephrase that.
Just
Oh no, I'm not phrasing that any differently.
big guy likes his meat, looking down at her, cocking an eyebrow. You don't really seem the type for someone like that.
I'm gonna look back at you, and the most, huh? Did you just say
You look
face?
back at them. Which way are you looking, Civi?
At that,
That's a good point. Which way are you looking?
Well, I'm gonna look.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume they're still behind me, so I'm gonna look directly behind me. Like, huh?
looking at her face and seeing she's blind, it's just like, are you?
Huh.
But just waving her hand slightly in front, as she'll just sort of go.
Wait, hold on. Are
You
you putting
can't.
your hand directly in my face?
No, about a foot, just sort of like waving. It's like, you're not blind, are you?
I'm just gonna blink twice, maybe, maybe not. Not your issue.
She's gonna like confusedly tilt her head. How are you navigating so well?
Small area. Much
No,
easier.
You didn't trip over anything or bump into any walls, and you have no sight-based assistance. And then she's just kind of like squinting her eyes, looking at you.
Swear to God, where the fuck is Tarek? Where is the butcher?
Starts to
You can make a search if you want to try and find him.
Fuck it. I'm pretty sure my search
I'll
check is
tell you
nothing.
what. I'll help you find the butcher. In turn, you tell me more about yourself. How does that sound?
Well, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well,
Flint, is there any other people here besides Antelo? Considering.
The whole place is packed with slaves from all the pop places. I'm not
so
going to put
everyone's
NPCs on the boards for all of them.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm just gonna walk away from Mantelo because he's weirding me out. I'm just gonna find like someone who's probably like, I don't know, chilling against the wall and be like, "Hey, have you seen a big guy, kind of strong looking, has a bit of a gut? Probably would punch you tomorrow from yesterday."
Dime a dozen.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Time a dozen.
Yep.
Goes by Tarek the Butcher. No by chance.
Tarek, you find him either at the butcher's shop or the morgue.
Or the morgue. I was just at the butcher's shop. Where's the morgue at?
He does point to one of the most northeast building.
Cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I guess.
I don't know if Antelo's going to continue following me as I'm still like.
No,
It looks
You're
like
making
we
a
want
question of
to-
fact.
she's heard how fucking rude you are and was just like,
You
They're
snuck up on someone who doesn't like being snuck up on. Kind of did that to yourself.
and you didn't question why she was fucking soft of foot. She wasn't deliberately sneaking up on you, otherwise she wouldn't have said hello.
Nah, don't trust it. Don't care. Cringe. Would you say over here or more northeast?
East is right.
I went west.
Oops. Gonna move back down to the main road sort of area and sort of question people as I go down, asking whereabouts like tools and stuff like caltrops and things like that would possibly be sold.
I would say over here then.
Oh, yep. So they respond. Things like weapons you'll get at the just before you get put into the arena. You'll have a chance to buy them then.
Fair enough.
Yep. Yeah. So, Sivy, as you walk over, you do hear Tarek talking with someone on the inside.
Yep, I'm just gonna knock.
Yep. And as you knock, you do see an older man open the door who has a rather long beard. Go. Who is it that you wish to be buried?
No one needs to be buried. I'm just looking for Tarek.
Tarek? Yeah. One's here for you. Yeah, all right. As you you do hear a kind of heavy thudding footsteps as you see Tarek sort of come in. Him being as tall as he is, has to lean down a bit to see through the doorway. Oh, it's you again. What do you want?
Oh, well, you were rather nice earlier. Figured, we could help each other out.
Well, sorry.
Well, I'm gonna first pull up the cutting board for him. For starters, keeping your fresh meat off the ground.
Oh. I'll take that then, I think. Oh. Thanks.
You clearly enjoy your you're a person of habit. You clearly know how to cut any piece of meat, and I'm gonna say any with quotations. Well, I say like quotations, like a wink.
And you do see the old guy. Oh god, there's more like you, Tarek. For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna look over at him and say, "Oh, I'm not like him, but I like his style." And with that, I'm gonna pull out the cutting knives. You know, the box set.
Yep.
Like I said, I think we can get along nicely.
Well, I suppose. Yeah, so Ravas, did you and Asuka, did you want to do anything with your characters?
I'm literally just running around looking at everything.
Oh, Ravas?
I'd say I'm just like, yeah, I'm basically looking around,
Yep. So,
just getting my surroundings.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the main area after again talking to. I just wanted to get that out of the way before really mingling with anyone. I'm just wanted to say that now.
Is
Yep.
there any food stalls around?
well, yeah, the other guys went there before when they bought stuff.
Like people that are like selling actual like preserved foods and stuff like that?
Yeah, general store
Yeah,
they went to.
Alright,
Yeah.
so that was down south, wasn't it?
It was like over here where I'm pinging, I think. Or no, wait, was it?
This
Yeah.
fucking map
This
is
one.
lagging me so much.
Just
Oh,
lagging
yeah,
you.
it's down there. Yeah. You have to refresh the page like 2 or 3
You could
times.
probably walk past
I'm
me
really
with
can.
blood.
Okay, so down the bottom here.
Yeah.
Making my way down that way.
Yeah, I guess. Oh wait, I can't feel you. You're still light stepping, huh?
I'm gone.
Yeah, no, I was gonna try to be like, so what'd you want? But I can't feel you.
As I said, if you could see, you would 100% be able to spot me. But because she's a light of foot, she's just keeping
Yeah.
her sort of.
Like I was gonna try to find out what you wanted, but considering I have no fucking clue where you're at, even if you're standing in front of me, who the fuck are you?
That's it. Like, it wouldn't mean anything to anyone, but you are literally only seeing with something that she actively counters.
It's not so much counter, it's more puts it on equal footing.
Wait, hold on, Relvis, are you like stalking through right now? Are you trying to like stealth through right now? I see you slowly moving.
Don't worry about it.
So heading down towards the food stall, I guess.
Yep. So it's this one right here.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And you do
Okay,
see
gotta
the
refresh
sign that has like, you know, the random shit on it. And yeah, you do see the door with the hatch.
Guess walk up and knock and then enter.
The door itself is locked. Yeah,
Okay.
and you do, as after you knock, you do hear some footsteps as the hatch opens. What do you want?
I was wondering if you sell freshly sort of like cooked up and made things, just snacks, that kind of deal.
Yep, which ones?
You got any sort of things you can eat on the go, like a kebab or?
Idiot cousin.
It's alright. What do you want on it?
Any sort of red meat's fine. Beefs, if you want to stick a few veggies there, if you've got them, but otherwise.
Alright. You do hear him go back and, you know, you hear some cutting and chopping. And he does come back and it's wrapped up in like a type of paper. 80 silver.
Wait, Tara, you're the one who bought the blood, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna follow you around just because, like, what's this dude doing with a thing of blood?
Can you see the blood?
No, but I could feel it.
How would you be able to feel blood?
Tremor
It's
sense.
kind of sloshing around.
It is
Yeah,
so
let's-
lost.
How do you know it's blood and not
Yeah,
water?
so hang on. So Antelo goes, yep, 80 silver.
Yeah, I guess. Immediately hand. How many did he hand me? Was it 1 or 2?
We gave you 2.
Okay, so I guess I hand over the 80 silver and say, "You have a pleasant afternoon, sir."
You too. And he just smacks it closed again.
By
Guess
chance,
wandering back up to
if
the-
you look over, Antelo, do you see a wanted picture of Tara?
He doesn't. He can't take a photo of me.
It was a joke.
You know
Just
what? You see a
wondering-
giant shining billboard appear at the top of the building that has a wanted for heinous acts of dickishness.
and a very bad drawing.
The
Yeah,
seems to
nose
have had
is
a
all
penis
fucked
drawn
up.
on its forehead. Walking back up and seeing the big guy, she'll stop and sort of look up and go, "Hungry?" Silent.
I'll guess I'll look at you and go. Just kind of go. I'll just kind of mumble.
Come on, you've got to eat to keep up your strength. As she'll hand over one of the two kebabs.
Appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll just take the kebab.
Maybe she's just thinking in her head, this could work. That peasant paid for it, and he's totally getting into it. She nicked the gold from one of the fucking walker buyers, and she still got a net positive out of all this. Turning around to the big guy. So, you're clearly a fighter type. You like to brawl?
You could say that.
Oh. What's your favourite weapon?
Whatever I get first.
Oh, so you're a first come, first serve, we'll make it work kind of guy, hey?
I have preferences, obviously, as all do.
Oh, and where do those preferences lie?
I have an idea. Do your thing. I'll wait till you're done to do it.
Oh, okay. How would you respond? I'm thinking how I would respond. Something, I guess.
You'll respond D&D check.
Sure. He looks at you and he goes, something that could crush small creatures like yourself.
Oh, blunt
Oh.
force trauma. Nice choice.
Yes, I like men.
So, as all this is happening, you all do hear a loud bell ringing, and someone announced loudly, "Fights of the day are starting up."
Oh, I was hoping to do one last thing before that.
Oh, yeah, hang on. So, what? Yeah, okay, do your thing.
I was hoping to try to do kind of a perform check, considering this is a crowded area. You know, pull out the flute, try to do it. If that you're okay with that.
I'll go for it.
Fuck yeah.
Net one.
That's fucked.
22.
Oh,
Isn't that really
Sitting on
good?
that one. It's okay.
there's 2 1s in there.
Yeah, there is two ones.
Yeah, I guess you'd pull out
Oh,
your
one.
flute and play a pretty wicked song.
Hell yeah.
What song you playing, Civi?
Despacito.
I'm gonna walk up to the guy saying, realizing that perhaps I could make a profit off this person, and apologize for being rude earlier. Sorry I was rude to you earlier. I didn't realize you were this good.
I was so tempted to pick his pocket as he walked past too.
Oh, I know you were gonna. That's where it's just like, I need
No.
to find Tarek.
No, not you. She wasn't going to pick your pocket. That's too easy.
Oh, you bitch. It would have been.
No. I mean that in the sense of like she genuinely would have kind of felt like, that's
Where's the
unnecessary.
fun?
Where's the fun?
I guess just looking at the performance happening and that's just like not bad.
But yeah, it's gonna be a flute. Do I gathered a crowd. Do I get any generous donations?
I'm afraid
None
you'll
of them
pop
seem
up.
to give you
I
any of
apologize.
their very limited amount of wealth.
Ugh.
Civi, I'm
Okay.
throwing you a copper and apologizing for being rude earlier.
Throwing
Realize
a
you
copper
didn't
Something
down.
know.
costs 2 gold.
Civi, have a gold piece.
Hell yeah. So how much? Okay, so how many from you, Tara?
1 copper.
One copper. Chad.
That's a lot coming from my character, okay? That's a lot. The fact that it gives you gold for free is huge. Because that's not going to happen very often.
Alrighty, so yeah,
cops are not-
you do all hear the loud announcement of fights are starting to the day, and the people who haven't fought yet are first up.
Looking
Okay.
Does that
over
mean I go fight?
at big fella. Have you fought before?
I believe I'm fighting tomorrow.
Do you want to go see what it's all about? Get a lay of the land, so to speak?
Yo, I want to go watch for like 30 feet.
I plan.
I guess so.
I,
Mind if I join?
if you wish to come, that is on you. I do not care what you do.
Yep. So
She's going to sort of like walk along next to him.
yeah. So I did say before this being in this area is like 2 days of time. So fuck it, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, it is your guys' fight.
Fighting day!
Time to fight. Am I able to drop off that blood to that lady?
She
Resin?
said it was looking for yours, not fucking
Hey,
animal.
it's blood. Blood's man. How's she gonna know it's mine?
I
All right,
reckon
sure,
she's
we'll do
gonna-
that. So you go back to your sector and go talk to Razia.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
and then
gonna-
you do
I'm
see
gonna
her
use-
kind of milling about in one of the areas.
Yep. Before I talk to her, I'm gonna use disguise self and add a few, like a cut around my arm, a big cut, and then I'm gonna go talk to her.
Do you have access to your magic?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
What did I do at the very start?
But how would his character know that, though? It would be kind
Yeah, I
of.
know, but what I'm saying is like, that's the kind of thing you probably should have figured out much earlier.
So yeah, as you go to cast the spell, the collar around your neck seems to have a bit of a searing pain, and make a will save. As the spell fails, you find yourself, your mind sort of shunted, as you are now have the shaken condition.
L.
What's that do?
Neg 2 to pretty much fucking everything.
Yep. Attack rolls, saving throws, skills, and ability checks. And then if it happens again, you get shaken, deployed again, you get frightened, which is another neg 2.
So,
And then
yeah,
nothing.
you still gonna go talk to Razia?
Well, no, my disguise didn't work.
Yep. Alright.
I'll just keep the blood aside.
Yep, so are you just gonna be carrying this bucket around with you, or are you gonna put it in your room?
I'm gonna put it in my room.
Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll just skip past a whole bunch of fluff, and yeah, you are with the guards again.
Where at
How
the
long does shaken
entrance to
last
the
for?
room.
Hours.
Yep. So you've likely got that for your fight.
I wouldn't have done it, like, I would have bought the thing, gone back to my quarters, done it then, and slept.
I mean, you didn't do it until the end there. But, I don't know.
Well, I thought we were still in the same day as well. But anyway, whatever.
So, yeah, alright, hang on. So, first fight is coming up. Yes, as you sort of make your way up to the large wooden doors in this area up,
You do see quite a few people dressed in rather decently good outfits. And obviously gear, of course. And one of them with a ledger, he goes, "Alright, yo, next in line, come up," as he talks to your character, Angelo.
Okay, I guess I'll wander up close.
Name?
Sarah.
Sarah. How many in your group?
I guess looking back at the big guy, you want to join me for a bout?
No.
Really?
Okay.
No.
I'd rather have a challenge.
Sure, I can't convince you to. As she'll cock an eyebrow, and
I'm sure.
that is a diplomacy. Beat of 17.
Yep, so make your roll. Don't.
Yep.
I could really go for a chicken burger right now. Oh my god.
I was thinking they.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
I'll just take a regular burger, but I want a fuck burger though.
Yep, so Silent, look, why does your image never work like fucking half the time? Yeah, so you are feeling
that's 'cause I don't
kind of
have one.
convinced.
I just want to say something. I pretty much remember like diplomacy was meant to be PvP. Was meant to be like you convince them in person, not do a diplomacy roll. Has that changed?
That's part of it. That's what I'm saying. Is are you sure that I can't convince
It's still
you?
not it works or doesn't work, but
Yeah.
you have to lean into your character sort of agreeing with it. Sort of. You can still
That's
say
fair.
no, but it does sound reasonable to you.
Yeah. Looking back at him, it's like they're fighting in groups. I can provide cover while you deal with the major threats. What do you say? Maybe get rid of some of those pesky traps they might be using in there, so you can fight on even footing.
That does sound enticing. You know what? I'll take you on that offer, and I'll go ahead and move with them.
You do see the bloke go, "Alright, so 2 is it?"
At the moment, yes.
If anyone wants to pipe up, this would be the time to do it.
I was gonna say, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I guess overhearing the conversation. One more. Looking towards, I guess, Silent and the invisible person.
Can we get the collars taken off us in combat?
We'll have to find
Just
out.
before you enter.
Okay. I'll come over.
But yeah, no, I'm looking towards Silent and the invisible person, but mainly Silent, obviously. I'm saying one more. Meaning, can I join you guys? Is what I'm saying.
Up to the big man. He's the one that's.
Invisible person.
I don't particularly mind. It's up to the big guy. His vote's next.
I'm gonna ask. You want to go first? Or you go.
I'm talking to Silent.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Like, Civi was talking. I was like.
Yeah, no, I was asking Silent, or in this case, Silent's character. Can I join?
What can you do to benefit us?
Well,
Because all you have done is sing. And we don't... That doesn't tend to help in a fight.
yeah, you are correct on that one. But there's more to singing than you don't know. Let's just say I could stop someone where they're at, if need be. Make them weaker. Or even find someone who's trying to stealth.
That she'll just chuckle to herself.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm going to be looking in your area where I heard your voice coming from.
Now that I would like to see. I'll turn to the guy and say 3.
I'm gonna pipe up and go to the big. Like, how tall is your character, Silent?
Actually, yeah. How tall
6'4".
is your character? 6'4".
Not actually
Damn,
that big.
he's like. No, he kind of tall. He kind of big.
I'm gonna say like. Why don't you add a 4th? I have the ability to make you grow bigger, swing harder, as well as make your enemies move as fast as a snail.
Weren't you rude to a butcher earlier? Or the
That's a
general
butcher,
shop?
man. He's not the
None of
butcher.
us know that.
He wouldn't know
None
that.
of us would know he was rude to the butcher.
Only the butcher
And
knows.
he heard the line. The thing is, there's not going to be a response to you, Tara. 4.
You just get a 4.
So 4 it is.
Four. No, you said 4. That's
4.
turrets.
No one else has piped up, so
No one else has decided to pipe up.
Well,
And I've tried to talk to everyone to arrange fucking things, but everyone's an antisocial dumbass.
He didn't talk to me. I'm just saying.
I mean, no one walked up to me.
I would have been like, yeah,
I'm
man, you
observing.
enjoy your
You
company.
duly know that I have been actively talking with people, and I've walked past both of you that have just said no. So you haven't had fucking chance to. You've had chances to pipe
Hey.
up.
I
I'm
was
not
on a
doing all the-
mission. I had a quest to deliver a cannibal some knives
Yeah.
and a a cutting board.
So
I had a
just
mission.
speak up next time, you two.
I succeeded.
I could pick up
Tara,
now.
okay, do you just want to do anything now? Before
Or forever hold your peace.
So Suki, you want to do anything now, or are you just no?
I waddle over and then just point up 2.
Grabbers.
Would you mind another one joining?
At this, Sarah will look up at the big hammer guy. Seems like we got ourselves a bit of a party.
Alright, so that's 6 of you then.
apparently.
6 and 2
All right.
pets.
What are you gonna call yourselves?
Fuck it, no one else is saying it. I am. Blind bandits. Ha.
Only you are blind.
Good enough.
That.
I'm gonna call
Oh,
us
get in there.
greedy bastards.
Nope. Overruled. Blind bandits. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Anyone else
And
gonna
he does,
pipe up
he
with an
does
idea?
sort of write that down and go,
Literally
alright,
does
good enough,
that.
get the fuck in there.
I'm gonna look towards the guard and I'm gonna give him like the biggest thumbs up. Me like, hey, my man.
Ugh.
Walking in, just shrugging and shaking her head. What an eclectic group of misfits we are. In any case, looking into the arena, what would, like, as we enter, what would there be any like visible sort of obvious things like traps or mechanisms that could be used?
Oh
to
yeah,
advantage
yeah.
it?
So I was gonna get into that. So as you go through the next door, you do actually see sort of stalls located around that appear to have weapons and armors and other sort of combat-related things.
What about spell components, or are they already applied to my pouch?
Spell component just naturally has all components for spells 3rd level and under.
Okay.
Okay, question. So are we like still walking in, or are we now in the arena? Like, is it
You're
visible?
in the area before you go into the arena. So you're seeing other fighters and whatnot getting ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Um,
find a hammer.
I'm going to ask Sneaky, so in this case Antelope, because I don't know his name. Is there traps on the walls? You know, around the rims and all that?
How do you
for
find his
shots.
character? If he
No, traps. Like, is there very visible traps on the wall prevent someone from climbing up
You
the
can't
wall or
see into
something?
the arena. If that's what you mean.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm like, are you meaning I can't, or no one
No
can?
one can. It's a locked door. You're still inside a building right now.
Okay. I have a
I go
plan
find a
on.
hammer. That's all. I'm gonna go find a hammer. I want me bonk.
You're not gonna grab some armor too?
Step 1, find hammer. Step 2, find armor.
Yeah.
Don't you
Get
guys
me
already have
daggers
your
and-
armor and weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
but I
getting
was trying to like role play it a bit, so we actually pick it up in here. Like, no.
Oh,
We didn't know if we had it on
You'd
our
be
first
aware
game.
that you can go talk to. Yeah, I should have mentioned that. You'd be aware that you can go talk to the one of the guards, quote unquote, near the door, and you tell them your name, and they'll go in and grab your shit and hand it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Go
go.
up and get me shit, and
Yep.
I'd ask, where would I go about getting some caltrops?
He does lazily point his finger at one of the stalls that appears to have like weapons laid out.
All right, I'll go over there next.
I guess I would go up, get my stuff, and well, I don't know if Antil is still sneaking or not, but he's the only one who knows I'm blind, so I was gonna follow him around.
You'd see probably because we're on sort of like hard stone floors. She's probably not really trying as much because there's no point. She'd do
Then, yeah,
it in
fuck it.
mass group. She'd do it in mass groups with us just here. She's probably a little bit heavier footed.
Then yep, I'll just follow you around, see what you're doing.
I'm gonna go up to the guard and just state my name to him, and then get my gear.
Yep. And he does sort of go behind the thing and bring out a box with your stuff in it.
I'll go fucking find someone to start putting it all on and get ready for a fight.
Yep. Should mention I'd probably equipped our stuff too, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll just say I can buy the components there. I'll pick up some components for my spells. Grab my pouch.
I'm gonna go up and ask for 4 lots of caltrops.
Yep. Cost.
1 GP each.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go, done.
If you want, just because I'm right next to Antil, I can roll a diplomacy check. I got a really good one.
She was literally just about to do that as well. So, like, could I get a bulk deal by chance?
Roll it.
Rolling like low.
3 gold.
She'll hand over the throw. Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Yep. Yes, everyone's all ready.
Yep.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. End of campaign.
Cringe.
Yeah. I mean, we picked up our weapons that we put down before, right? On the couch.
Okay. I want to ask the same merchant, what do you sell for the slaves here? Like, what do you have? What's your inventory? Basically, what I'm asking.
Weapons. They're on the table. Pretty much, you see that he just has like rather generic equipment.
Yeah.
Back over. Should probably whisper in the blind one's ear. He sells rather basic weaponry. Seems nothing really truly sort of masterworky and special.
Good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna start following.
Yep. And so as you all head to the larger doors, you do see someone walk out. Well, not walk out, but you do see someone that's with all the other guards, but they appear to be wearing a blue robe with gold inlays. You can't actually see into the hood of their robe, but it does seem to be a complete sort of ethereal darkness. And you sort of hear in your mind, this is to the people that have the collars on.
By the way, can I have my familiar? He's gonna be like he's been sitting on my shoulder. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you familiar would work if you have to summon, I'm not so sure. Fuck it.
I guess
That's a good question.
walking back over with the rest of the group, we'll go up to the guy that's called us.
Yep. So as you come closer to him, you do see him reach out his hand. You don't actually see any of the skin, as he's got like sort of gloves on that obscure everything about him. And he touches the collar on your neck, and you see the crystals in it. Well, you don't see. Well, you see each other's crystals sort of fade to a clear color, where they're completely transparent now.
Fascinating.
I'm pretty sure it's permanent, although I think there is like a hide familiar spell.
But yeah, so the doors open and the arena is, you can see it. And, I'll reveal it. Fuck, I'll just do the whole thing. There you go. At the top, move the characters up there. Here it is. Boom.
Ooh.
Oh, this is probably why it's so laggy. So all these pictures.
No, it's not the pictures.
So it's only when you're zoomed in. If you zoomed out to a certain degree, it goes nice and smooth.
No, it's
Yeah,
still
like a
laggy.
memory leak or something.
I just refreshed the page, Tara, like twice. That's what I've been doing to get it to work.
I guess entering, I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
gonna
look
give
around.
you
Is there any sort of
fucking bird, too.
mechanisms like traps or ballistas or, things like that that I could use to my advantage?
1 second. There's your fucking bird.
Thank you.
I'd have to make a
Albert.
search check to see that.
Right, so as you're brought into the arena, on the other side, you do see another group also walk in. Let me put them back here.
I like how the backliners are obviously lined up. It's like, yeah, and then we got the one frontliner. Suga, gotta get Barry up there. He's ready. He wants to throw hands.
I'll put their names in.
Bonk, smack, chuckle, and fuckle. I don't know.
Chuckle.
Do you want us to roll?
In a moment. Give him a second.
Yeah, I was also doing my search through all the surroundings to see if there was anything I could use to my advantage.
A little bit of water in the middle. We can
Oh,
make-
I guess as this is happening, I guess now we're finally in here. I'm gonna once again ask the sneaky one: is there any traps on the wall?
That's what I'm trying to search for.
So, yeah, make your search.
Nat 20 with a plus 13. Do you want me to roll another 20?
Don't need to. Yeah, so as you look around, this arena is very bare bones. Like, we're talking pretty much no effort was put into this one. There's nothing really hidden in here at all. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. I mean, shit, the pillars haven't been maintained in so long that they're half crumbling.
So, how high would you say these pillars are up?
30 feet.
Okay. Do I?
Looking back, doesn't look like there's much. And then looking up at the big guy. Is this like a deep water on either side here?
Yeah, it's a pretty fast traveling river.
I guess looking at the big guy, if you'd like, I can set up some caltrops at that point, and if they try to move across, they get wounded, giving you ample time to fight.
Yep, so, yeah, so before you all get into that, you do hear someone in one of the chairs, rose up to begin the fight. I'm getting bored.
Oi, I put 30 gold on the weird one.
Which one's the weird one?
Yep, and roll initiative.
Fuck yeah, initiative.
God damn it, Tara!
What?
You and your backwards ass rolling.
It's just macros, man.
I hate it.
Oof.
I've got this whole list of all, like 90% of the stuff I use all the time.
Solid.
9.
Tara.
The
Tara.
import, let's put it this way.
Tara, what did you roll?
Oh,
Tara got a 19.
Ravis.
6.
Asuka.
Barry got 34 and I got 8.
Oh, did you want my pet as well?
If you remember, if you put your familiar out in battle, it can be something that is attacked.
He got 20.
Angelo.
18.
Subi.
17.
The fucking third.
Let's put him as Talon. That's his name.
You know what? I don't think anyone's actually said anything. Oh,
Bird.
Bird.
Bird is 20.
Dog.
34.
Oh, dang.
How the fuck did you pull that off?
Oh, because originally, let's go back down to it. His initial thing is 7, but he also gets improved initiative, which gives him 4. But then I have a buff that also gives another 4, that makes 15.
Jesus.
Okay, then.
That's a pretty cool dog.
He's more burly than he used to be.
What the
He's
dog
straight
is
out-
apparently moving at the
And
speed
he's
of
straight
light.
out of Walmart, so you know he's gonna be. He's good.
And what the dog doing moving at the speed of light? Oh, what?
Well, when it's his turn, you'll see where he's gonna go.
Get that to work again.
I have a plan, Arthur.
You have a plan, Arthur?
I have a plan.
Oh, Schlon, Slobby, Salary. Us and Sleven.
Wait, hold on. Schleven, Schlon, Schlobby, Slary. What the fuck? Alright.
Steven?
So, because it was Slave Steven, Slave John, Slave Bobby, and then Slave Larry.
So
That's
wait,
what
hold
it
on.
is.
Steven, Slon, Schlobby, Gobby. Gobby's the last one.
Huh.
Slay.
Sorry.
Really? Not Gobby? Okay.
It's a dog's turn. It's a Barry's turn.
Then you could be like, Cleveland gave.
Barry just wants to go
Gobby.
maul someone. Like he's a pit bull named Princess.
1d2. Alright, dog's up first.
Whoa!
Dog.
Woof.
Hopefully I do this right, but
That's dog's turn.
he just
He wants to maul someone. Dog.
What the fuck,
done.
Tara?
Bird's up.
Alright, it's your turn, Tara. Your
Sorry.
bird.
Your bird.
My bird.
Bird.
He's just gonna.
Schleven showed
Fly
his
up,
Schlon
yeah.
and Schlery gave him a schlobby. Okay, that's actually pretty funny.
Tara?
Time to see my usefulness. I'm gonna cast Enlarge Person on the big guy.
I'm now an even bigger guy.
The biggest
Let
of
me
guys.
just update that. I don't have it anymore. A 0.
Yep. That it?
Am I allowed to move still?
What's the action type of the spell?
Jeez. It is. Where are we? Large person. VSM.
No, that's verbal, somatic, and mimetic.
Yeah.
Second.
Is it like a standard action, full action, swift action, movement action? Near the top where you were reading near the VSM.
Casting time 1 round, so it's a full
That's
out
okay.
round.
Yeah.
Can loads up.
I'm looking it up.
Sort of shift to the side, and I'm going to sling an arrow. No, not Splurry, I'll go Sleven.
Schleven.
And I am going to use an inspiration point for this.
Mm-hmm.
16. Does it hit?
We'll see.
Sleven.
I had to write it.
Okay,
By
so
the
it
way-
does hit, roll damage.
Popping another inspiration here. And that is... He takes 8 points of damage.
What were you doing with the inspiration?
Increases the damage of the roll by my intelligence modifier.
Okay. Yep.
And that is my turn.
Chippy's up.
Alrighty. I am gonna move to here, and then up here. So that's 20. And if I remember correctly, I can start to fly upwards, but I'm going to be grabbing onto the wall. I say grabbing onto, holding onto the wall to see how high I can go up. So onto the pillar. So I should
So
be.
you'd
You said it was.
climb check with a plus 15 because of wings.
Yeah.
Next climb.
Now what?
Yep, you can
There I
climb
am.
up.
33.
So you can
Nice.
climb up
So I
10
should
feet.
be. Yep. So I'm 10 feet, and I still got. You said it was a 30 feet pillar.
Yes.
All right. So I got another 20 feet to go, but that is my turn.
And Sloane's up.
Governor Sloan.
Sloane is, as you look at him, you see him wave his blade in an odd manner and then disappear in a black smog.
Cringe.
Cringe. Indeed.
How big is this smog?
It was about as big as he was, but it's disappeared now. Silence up. Yeah, the smog's completely
You know the
disappeared. It was just a black puff of smoke.
I just realized something very fast. I don't know how many enemies we're against in character. We can be up against a lot or one. I
Yep.
just don't know. No one's told me.
Silence up.
Aren't we versing 6?
I think it's like 20. Can I charge to that?
Not a
does it-
direct line.
Look,
No.
look where you're going. You're going right over the like the very edge, like into the water. So you could not do
And
that.
there's also
Yeah, sorry.
a rock thing in front of him.
You're a large
Plus the pillar.
charge there.
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, you get more things.
Yeah.
I'll just charge straight to the dog.
Well, how big's the dog? Is he a medium or a small?
He's a
Medium.
medium dog.
Oh,
but I'm large at the minute, so I could go straight through the fucking thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
so
step
yeah,
over
we'll
the
charge to yeah.
that's not how a charge works.
You got to choose a target that you're charging.
Technically, you
Mostly
don't, but we're not getting into that bullshit because of wording.
Can't he like just charge here and swing anyway because he's larger?
I was gonna charge towards Sleven and then try and smack Sleven.
Then do it.
Alright, cool.
Actually, then.
There we go. The thing is, the hammer doesn't actually have a large size, so That's the funny thing.
You should be able to hit him because you're enlarged,
So
right?
you
get
swing at
extra.
Slaven?
Well,
Yeah.
what's the damage type of the hammer? What's the damage dice of the current size, the medium size of the hammer?
2d6.
2d6. It'd be 3d6 when it hits
Yep.
light size.
You also get extra strength. I'm pretty sure 2 strength.
Because any two-handed weapon like that goes from either a 1d12 or 1d8, and it just gets turned into a 3d6.
All right. Did you say you get extra strength as well with the notch?
You get a +2 to strength because you're bigger.
Oh, okay, so I got up to 13.
And you have a reach of
See
10
what
feet.
rough.
So that's why you can hit him. Oh, that's rough.
Does it hit him, Flint, or does it still not?
That does miss.
Did you add your charge benefit of +2?
No.
17.
There you go.
So it's 17.
So as you swing
Yeah.
your hammer at him, let's do something.
Oh, okay. He's got some fucky shit.
So as you swing your hammer at him, he brings up his blade and redirects your with a deflecting blow, redirects it to the dog.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Can he redirect it to a target the target cannot hit?
This is a Path of War one, yes.
Okay.
Bro, he's swinging like a whirlwind right now.
It's not going to do much damage. It goes off their damage die, not his own. So just roll the attack against the dog.
Okay.
I know there's one. I can't remember if it's Diamond Mind or one of the other ones that you can redirect an attack and it makes them hit that target.
Yeah,
But
it's
they
the Path
can
of
only
War
do something
version.
like
It's the lower level version of that from Path of War. Yep, so it hits the dog
Sorry.
and the dog takes
Well, at least it doesn't go off
9
my
damage.
face.
Yeah, the later level version of it does. It goes off both of them combined.
Oh, that one'd be nutty.
Yep, so that is now Asuka's turn.
That's my turn. Really?
Good job.
Time for sloppy.
Slobby.
Sorry, these fucking names are too goofy.
It's easy to remember.
It is easy to remember.
Just use my mantra.
Asuka finished her turn.
Yep.
Yep. And now it's Slobby's turn.
Let's go, sloppy. Let's go.
Slobby's a bitch.
That's me.
Damn. Leave that little guy alone.
You hit my
Fuck
dog
you
with a
say?
whirlwind. You're mean.
I said you're a bitch.
Alright,
Taunted the
so
target.
Slobby is going to move towards your character.
I'd bet.
Sloppy.
And he is... Okay, he's going to do that. He's going to move to here, and it does not provoke an attack.
Oh, okay, so he has some shit to do that.
And he's going to roll his thingamajig. So, that is a...
I don't like this guy.
That's a 9 in total. Right, so make a reflex against that.
Make a reflex, okay.
I'm burping right now. I'm being my own bird. Fuck your bird, Tara.
Yep. Right, so with that, what he was going to do is he went to swing for your legs, but you moved your foot out of the way. And now
You
Rowdy's
leave
up.
my ankles alone.
Why are you after my bird? What?
Your bird is not as cool as me. I'm my own bird. I don't need you.
He's already on top, mate. You're too slow.
I'm my own bird. I don't need you.
A bird that cannot see where they're going.
Exactly.
I'm like a bird.
I want to fly into an oncoming
Wait,
bus.
no, you're more like the plastic bag song. How does it go?
You're the one
Oh,
bringing it up.
Yep, Bravos, what are you doing?
It is
elastic bag.
For my stances, do I have to declare it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be in the Weeping Spirit dance, and then I'm just.
So that's your
gonna
swift
zip
action?
into it. And I'm just gonna move over here, try to get closer.
Yep. Sleeven's up.
Just leaving.
Here we go, Sippy. I'll send you the song. Found
Alright.
it.
You know, 5 foot step forward and go for a swing.
Now I'll give you the actual song. Do you know the song?
And misses.
I think I know this one.
Larry's up.
Larry.
He's gonna
Did he? Wait, did he? Go ahead.
5 foot step over here. I think that gives him a direct line. No, you can't do anything with that. Okay. And then Dog is up.
Rangy Dog's gonna be in front of him and attack him with a bite.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom,
Pitbull
nom,
named
nom, nom,
Princess.
nom. Pitbull. Yes, Pitbull named Princess. Let's see. How do I do it? Okay.
How far can you throw caltrops?
I think it's
Wouldn't
like
that be
15
based
or
off
20
your-
feet.
I was gonna say, wouldn't that be based off your strength?
Not for caltrops.
Oh.
Alright. So when it says attack or full attack, is that just the thing that I put in for the actual attack and not the damage?
You have to declare
So,
full attack if you're doing
A full attack action you cannot take because you've already moved, but you can make a
Yeah,
normal
I
attack.
know that. I'm just trying to figure out what I put in before I do the damage part, if I actually hit him.
So if you're just doing a basic attack, it'll be a bite attack. If it has any extra things in, like for what I'm seeing here, your wolf's skeleton's full attack and basic attack is the same. So it doesn't really matter here.
1d6 plus.
Does it get any benefits and shit from your existence?
Other than its strength going up a little bit, not really.
Then I'd probably get another +2 because of his strength, because it goes up to 17 or something, doesn't it?
It goes up to 17, yes.
Yeah, so you get one. It'd be 1d6 +3.
1d6.
From what I'm seeing.
Okay. Sweet. So I do that, but then we'll figure it out. It'll be a try.
The attack would probably just be 1d20
Yeah!
+3.
Okay. A roll to attack.
You got to roll to attack first. That's the damage. The attack's 1d20 +3.
Alright. Yeah.
Misses.
Doesn't matter, either way.
Miss.
Birds up.
Unfortunate.
Bird.
Bird will do nothing.
Carries up.
Just gonna move to here, and then I'm gonna cast levitate and start moving up.
Yep.
We're 20 feet up.
Yep.
That's
Antelope's up.
my standard action. I can't do anything yet.
I'm going to move. Right there. And then I'm going to toss some caltrops right into that causeway.
Mm-hmm.
So that is now caltropped. And that is my turn.
Nice.
So that's both my standard action and my... what do you
Should
call it?
I'm gonna continue flying up. 27.
Okay, we make it to the top of the pillar.
All right. I make it to the top of the pillar. Nice. That's my movement. I'm gonna use my swift action to grab my flute, which is pretty neat.
Yep.
And I'm going to do another perform, but this time it's going to be inspire courage. So, one second. It's gonna be a yes.
Are you a blind bard?
Yes. Another 27. Pretty cool. With inspire courage, you get a +1 to your morale bonus, saving throws, stuff against like charm, fear, and 1 to attack and 1 to damage roll.
Nice.
And I have to continue playing it uninterrupted for the next 5 turns. So I am planted where I'm at. Have fun. Oh, and as long as you can hear it, you have the buff. So I would imagine everyone could hear it. Flint?
Does that
Alright.
include enemies? Do they get the buff because they can hear it?
No, only allies. Only allies. So everyone gets a +1 to basically everything. Well, obviously almost everything, but saving throws and attack and damage. +1. Enjoy. That's my turn.
Sloan is up. He...
Where's Sloan?
Oh, I know
First
where
of
he
us
is.
to Sloan.
Sloan schloned his meat.
Azuka.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
20.
Oh, hi, Sloan.
Cheese it.
And he
Ooh,
rolled
come
a
on.
You're on your own field,
21
Sloan.
against you.
Ow.
That's to attack, not damage. But
She's still
6
gonna
damage.
ow.
Smacks you for 6 damage. And silence up.
Okay. I want to smack Sleven.
leaving.
I just gotta reload the page, it's going to shit again.
He rolled a 32. I think he's gonna miss.
Yeah, I think he missed.
Alright,
Yeah, so do I.
so 32.
Did you remember to add the plus silent?
What?
Yep, roll damage.
Did you remember to add?
What's
gonna
the
assume you
include your things heavy? I didn't need it.
You
I
bitch.
forgot about it.
You better roll it for damage. Then.
What's it on damage?
You
You get
might
a plus
need it
one to your
actually. He might deflect you.
So you get a +1 to your attack and damage.
Does
And
that work
saving
on spells as well?
Yes.
24.
Okay.
Leave it, no!
Did you add the strength damage as well? From the
Yes, I did. I added the strength.
Leave it!
I don't
Sleven
think
is
Schlick is
turned
okay.
into a paste.
Can we all get a moment of silence for Schleven? As I start playing the fucking saddest, the world's smallest violin.
As you kill the guy, you do hear up from the crowd.
Hey! Since when could they kill property?
Oh.
What did he say?
Okay.
You can't kill property.
Can't kill property. Order Steven.
It's his fault for being too weak. Pain makes steel, man. Pain makes steel.
Well, think about it this way. You think about all the people that do die here. Property dies.
Did he at least do
He's
a
just
fabulous?
mad that he failed his bet.
Who knows? Or maybe you're not supposed to kill.
I think Asuka's next. Is your turn done? Silent?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
I think Flint's just reloading. if you want to do something, Suki.
Oh no, he did the thingy. My turn.
Mhm.
I'm gonna assault this man with a scythe.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah.
That's a miss.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
Slobby's up.
Your lobby. He must be mad his brother just got killed. Or his fellow slave.
And so you do hear Slobby say, "The fuck, dude? This isn't a fucking kill fight."
He looks over with a smile. So what?
Or you no. I can't respond to them in it anyway. Technically.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's his turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's just gonna do nothing. Just yell at you.
He's probably shitting himself.
Oh, he's not
That's
scared
like
or
you turn
anything.
his
He's
friend
like,
to
"What the fuck are you doing?" sort of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Believe
The
it.
logic I have is no one told me this wasn't a kill fight.
That is true.
Well,
It is
if
true,
you have
it is
all
your
of
first
these
fight.
slaves that have all these scars, it implies that they were never killed.
True. But
I guess.
my character doesn't think like that. He got put in an arena, he thinks every battle's a battle to the death. Unless played otherwise.
Uh-oh.
Next person's turn for.
This is how we have to make our breakout because
Sleven, let's
Silent
go!
killed somebody.
So on
I don't all like
Sleven's
characters
turn,
like that.
you do hear one of the other people from, well, not really one of the people, you hear one of the guard-looking people go,
Oi! No killing!
and now,
I
that,
guess I'll just nod.
now that Slarry's up, you do hear him yell at one of the guards around.
We're calling this off or what? What the fuck is this?
Kill his dog.
And with that, I'm going to roll something.
Four.
Okay,
Four.
Yeah. Well done. Yeah, with a 4, so that would actually be the end of the combat, I guess. With a 4,
Yeah.
you do hear one of the other people, like one of the upper rankers, go, "Yeah, that's it, the fight's over." That group there, you'll come talking to me when you get up.
Oh, now I'm in trouble. I'm gonna go kill my dog.
Yep. I guess I'll
I
just
guess so.
slowly float down till I hit the ground. You just want another climb check?
No, it's fine, you're good. Outside of combat, you can just steadily do it. I mean, you got wings, it should be easy for you. You can fly anyway, you're literally just using it for, like, a guide.
What the fuck?
True.
do I-
Yeah.
you can walk
Yeah,
over
I
Caltrops
go over
slowly.
and collect.
Without,
I go over and
Oh.
collect them up anyway.
Yep.
And say, there you go. As we
Mhm.
good swing, by the way.
Yes, but it appears it's caused more problems than benefits.
Hey, we'll figure.
I'm
it out,
gonna.
guys. And
Okay.
as she sort of just smacks me on the back as a sort of like, don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna say this is an open-ended question because my character, doesn't know what the fuck just happened. Now it's like the fight's been called off. I'm gonna just go, what's happening?
Apparently, we weren't supposed to kill, but we were never told that, so we opted to go along the more lethal route. Anyway, it seems like that's not the case, so they've called off the fight for now. I'll do my best to explain.
I'm going to say to Silent, it's like, how did you feel being stronger than ever?
I'm not going to keep him waiting. I'm going to go right to the door.
Yeah.
A perfect being like myself can never be stronger than what I am. You just unlocked my capabilities.
Yes. Well, as they say, the first one's free.
Okay, Vegeta.
I guess you're back in.
Yep, so as you, the gates behind you do open, and the moment that you sort of walk past, you do see the robed figure does touch your collars and, it lights up again.
Yep.
And you do see a rather pissed off looking guard come up to you and go, "In what world did you think you were supposed to kill them?"
I guess piping up, I'll turn around and say, in the world where we weren't explained that it was a non-lethal fight before the actual arena was pushed upon us, and on the other hand, we were put into live combat with 4 individuals with, again, no context added to the entire event. Can you see how someone who is clearly more built for direct confrontation would believe that he is in a fight to the death, especially considering, and I'll just tap the collars, we're not exactly here of our free will.
Alright, and then think about it like this. If everyone was supposed to die every fight, how long do you think this arena would last?
Well, I'm sure that the esteemed princes would have no shortage of supply of people that they could throw at the arena.
And do you think they'd be okay with having their property destroyed?
Considering lives would be almost meaningless to them in terms of cost. As long as it brings them amusement and pleasure, I'm sure they would be relatively okay with it, wouldn't you?
Well, you are all going to be punished. You, one with the hammer, I'm informing your master of this.
I guess saying punishment doesn't seem like it would really fit, considering no one decided to tell the competing party on our side anything to do with the actual rules before the bout.
I'm gonna
not think.
At that point, I'm gonna interrupt Antelo, and I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and just shake my head no. Just stop talking.
Right. He does talk to one of the random sort of younger people around. Courier, go inform the masters what had occurred. Ugh. It's always fucking first timers that do this shit. Alright. And yeah, he just kind of walks away after that.
Do we leave our weapons?
Oh yeah, no, people do come over and take them.
I was gonna say, because... Alright.
I'm just, I'm gonna try and hide some magical components in my clothes.
Oh my god.
For what purpose? You can't use them.
So with a 7, you fail that. Oh, with an 11, you fail that.
You get more money, man. It's all about the money.
And they do see you try to, you know, what's the word?
The character's greedy, not stupid.
Smuggle.
Yeah, they do
see
you trying to smuggle things into your clothing.
I was trying to put a pearl in my pocket.
And you do. Oh, okay. So spell component pouches don't have the actual components of items inside of them. They have analogs for them that still functionally work. That's why spell component bag is so fucking cheap. Is because you don't actually have the items in there.
Yeah.
But anyway, they would have seen you try to put your spell component pouch thingy and do that sort of stuff. And you do feel a hand on your shoulder, and you hear, "You're coming with me."
Oh, I am going to step out of the way from the door, and kind of like you know how like some people will try to like stand against a wall and try to look small as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna attempt I'm gonna do
the
that.
sort of thing that you do
just
when
to
you
try
hear
to
like
shadow-
your siblings getting in a massive amount of shit, but you were also there.
Yup.
But looking
That
back,
was
at him,
so
looking
pretty.
back at him
I
as he
just
tried
wanted to
to
hold
do
it
that.
longer. I wanted to look at it in my cell.
Looking back at him attempt to make an excuse at trying to fucking keep his things, shakes her head. Bloody idiot.
Oh, I love that reasoning where it's like, I was only trying to bring in contraband because I wanted it.
It was so pretty.
Again,
I
the point of
refuse
fact
to
is your
Bird,
character may
no.
be greedy, but he also isn't an idiot.
I refuse to say a word right now. The fact that it's just like, oh yeah, you're all in trouble. It's like, nope, you just shut up and you just wait.
We're just gonna leave the bird. It's okay.
The blind one made me do it.
Yeah, so Tarakona, you are taken away from the group, and I'll get to you in a bit. So as the rest of you do get into the communal sector, you do hear a loud bell in the distance signaling that it's time for everyone to go to their respective subsectors.
Guess
And,
saying to
yep.
everyone, well, good luck to us next time, and next time I guess we will try not to go lethal, or at least inquire about the rules before we enter. Personally, I think they should have told us that it was a non-lethal bout before the bout began and not left it up to chance to figure it out. It seems...
We're slaves. They don't have to do anything for us, and that's the most I'm going to say before walking away.
Yes, but if they're operating a combat arena, they would want their fucking rules to be known before the people that are going to be committing said combat enter. If they don't want their shit damaged or broken.
Yep. So, we'll start with Silent. So, Silent, as you sort of enter your sector again, you do... I've got to find the fucking dude's name. You got the poet, didn't you?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
that
a blood or
one.
something.
It's got
Where
the
is
flamboyant
my
guy.
NPC section? So that was Jalil, I think it was. Oh, Jalil, yeah. that's it.
Jalil Ibn Samir.
Yep, because I just fucking had to go. Ah, there we go. So, Silent, as you get brought into your sort of room, with all the other people of your sector, you do see one of the, well, not really guards, but, the people wearing the robes and whatnot, go, oh, killed one, did we? I didn't like witnessing that myself, but... Well, I suppose I still have to punish you in some way anyway.
Why does he sound like Miyagi?
Come to the stage at midnight. I shall make you bleed. I can't wait to hear you sing. And then, so Sivy, as you get back to the camp, you do see Commander Idris sort of look at you and goes, heard that your group killed someone.
I would say, sir, that is correct.
Well, I'm assuming you didn't even see this happen.
No, sir. Wait, does he know? Like, out of character and all that. Does he know?
Yeah, it's been like a few hours since the fight.
No, then I'm blind.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I would say, no, sir.
Yep, so with that, you do see him sort of lean back a bit, and then he sort of like brings his leg up and boots you like extremely hard into the chest, knocking you to the ground. There you go, punishment's done. Go to your fucking tent.
Sir, thank you. And I guess with that, I would head back to my tent.
Yep.
Hell, I'm happy he kept it simple. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, like, the soldier-like guys aren't really very, what's the word?
Masochist.
They don't really put much effort into things that don't need to be effort put into them.
Fair enough.
I mean, you fucked up, got a bit of,
smacked around a bit, done. Then we have... Alright, Farouk was...
Semi-switch.
Ravis's character?
Was it?
Yeah, gamblers. Yeah, so Ravis, as you go to your sector, you do sort of head in, and one of the guys with a beer in his hand goes, "Hey, you here? They added 2 days to yours."
That's pretty easy. I thought 2 years was going to happen.
That's awesome.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you gamble them? You know, just try to win your 2 days back. No, I'm kidding. I mean, you could. Probably.
Get a drink, Ben. I think you need one after the battle.
Yeah, another 5
I mean,
hours.
we'll still have you had some more hours.
So, Asuka, when you get back to yours, as you walk into all the white and whatnot, you do see one of the guards walk up to you and hand you a note that says, "Speak."
Hmm.
I'm not going to.
You refusing to do that, he does sort of swing at you and hit you square in the face as it like knocks you down, and he once again taps the note.
No.
Oh my fucking god.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the right thing or not. That's the thing. I really don't know.
Yeah, so I suppose that goes on for as long as it happens. You know, get the shit kicked, smacked out of you, I guess. We
Jesus.
have... Oh, yeah, so after you... I'm guessing for the whole time you refuse to say anything?
Yes.
Yep. So after that, you are dragged back to your room and sort of tossed into the doorway. God, this really is Fable music. What the fuck? Silent. We did yours.
Yeah.
Tarakona had... Oh, no, you didn't yet. You're on somewhere else. Anselo, you have...
Malik.
Oh, the Merchant's Kennel. Okay. Yep, so as you were, like, brought into your room, your sector, you do see, as you walk in, Yara just following you with her head, like, her eyes. And you do see her sort of tap a knife on the table. Tap
Look
her
down
knife on the table.
I'll stop and look down and sense that.
Sense motive?
Yep.
Yep.
9.
Yep, with a 9, you don't really get the meaning behind it. But, yeah, as that happens, you do walk in, you do feel a pretty gruff hand on your wrist as someone goes, like a rather large sort of, you can tell this guy eats a lot, goes, oh, yeah, what's it supposed to do with you? No food for a day. 2 days, actually. I'll have it. Go to your room.
Looking up, just kind of like looking back over us. What can I bloody do about it?
Yep. Have I missed anyone?
Nope.
And now it's Tara's turn.
Oh, yeah,
Tara
so...
hasn't been,
What was that?
Tara hasn't been back to his
Yep.
yet.
So, Tara, you find yourself dragged into a rather... you are blindfolded. Into a rather dingy-smelling, damp, mossy stone around you. You do hear sounds of, like, dripping water. And, you are thrown onto a table and tied down.
Oh.
Oh yes, mummy.
Ugh!
Oh, he's a part of that group, so that makes sense. Well, contraband and smuggling. Usually. Actually, you know what? What's your good hand?
They're both good hands?
You left or right-handed, is what he's saying.
I don't know, I guess right-handed?
Broke his hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and one of them does grab a mallet-looking thing and does smash your hand.
I'm getting me mallet.
Alright. That's that done. If it happens again, it'll be both your feet and both hands next time.
Ooh.
Will you carry me?
Break his other hand. No. Alright, take him back to his master. I suppose they're probably going to want to deal with him too.
Oh, so he got the court punishment, not the actual.
Yeah, that was the
Master
smuggling
Oh,
one.
now he's got to deal with the master now.
Yeah, he tried to steal shit like a fucking
No, I'm just
idiot.
surprised. Okay, well, let's hear what the master has to say.
Yeah, so as you're dragged back to your sort of sector, you do see two familiar faces, one that was on the rack and one with the whip, and they say, "It looks like your turn for a bit of enjoyment."
Oh, joy.
Yeah, and and they go, 2 days? Oh, I'm going to have such fun. Yeah. And, yeah, suppose that, what's that time? You can probably call it there.
That was my hand.
Oh, keep going if you want, there's not really a whole lot left.
Yeah, and I want to continue a little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah.
I'm actually really enjoying this. This is good.
So, yeah, with that, so I suppose that, the 2 days of you guys getting fucked over is finished, and now it's a Monday in the sectors. As you all wake up, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna assume I'm probably getting yelled at for roll call again.
How long does it take for my hand to heal?
It's broken, dude. It's probably gonna take like 6 to 8 months at minimum,
Not that long.
and that's without even a cast or anything, or a makeshift cast. So it might not even heal correctly.
Tara, someone has broke his hand. It takes 6 months for your hand to heal.
I've broken my hand and it took like 2 months.
It takes 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months, and that's with a cast. You don't have a cast or anything like that.
I'm also
So
not a human. Like,
What
Your
are
hand's
you?
being shattered with a mallet. You are not getting it healed in less than 6
Your
months.
bones are fragments,
that's why
dude.
I'm asking the DM. I'm not asking you guys.
I'm reading.
I'm going off
I'm not
reality.
a human. I can heal at different rates. It may be slower. It may be faster.
I hope it's slower because it'd be funny.
I think it'd be. I hope it's
Fuck.
slower too,
think
just
it'll
for the
be
sake of
faster.
spiting you.
Right, so yeah,
think
2
it'll be-
weeks. It's still not healed in
Oh.
2 weeks, but 2 weeks until it's functional enough that you don't get fucked over trying to use your spells.
That's 2 weeks of fights where he's screwed.
You can still use spells, it's just, not a guarantee.
How does it work? Because I technically have a guarantee. Is it Arcane Mastery?
Yeah, so all spells that you cast for your next 2 weeks have a spell failure chance of 30%.
That's
Oh.
only if they have a hand component, though, I'm guessing.
Yeah, 90% of them do.
Some of them don't.
Use your other hand. Easy.
Yeah, just use my other hand.
So yeah, somatic is no, that's not how that works. Somatic is you got to be able to use your hands. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I don't know, what guys did you want to do in your sectors?
Well,
I'm gonna, I don't know, try and nick people that seem a little bit less off food.
Did I bleed from my whipping?
Oh fuck yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna take that to the lady.
Hey, I know I'm being punished right now, but could you do a favor? You see that bowl? Can you make sure the blood gets in there? Yeah, thanks.
Honestly, they probably would.
They probably would.
Does that mean I heal and all that? It's been like 2 years.
Yeah, you
I
do.
like to collect it so I can know how much I've lost.
It's roughly
I guess,
about a third to a half full.
Do I mix it with my bucket?
I would say that you can. I mean, that is a choice.
Like, is my blood much different to the blood in the bucket? Actually, I'm going to.
Yours is a lot brighter. Because you're an elf, aren't you?
No, I'm a tiefling.
Oh, oh, yeah, okay.
What the fuck color is tiefling blood?
Red.
I guess as
Red.
Antilo's nicking food, I'm gonna go.
Oh, it's blue.
I'm gonna hang out with my boy Tarek.
Was I fucking right?
Yeah, their blood's blue.
I thought it was based. I thought it was primarily based on what devil blood they were. For the most part, their human heritage is the primary heritage, so they have red.
Well, yeah, it's got here. Tiefling blood doesn't transport oxygen via iron-based reaction. It's copper-based, hence blue. Oh, there you go. What an odd thing.
Is that the same for a lesser though? Because I've been mixed with human essentially.
What the fuck's the halfway point? Okay, I see what you're getting at. I would say that they would be distinguishably different.
They would be different.
Yeah.
If I do an alchemy craft, can I see if I could possibly mix it enough to be able to fool them?
You know, at least he's trying things. I'll give Tara that.
Go for it.
Yeah, you guys all just sit back and be like, "Oh, I'm not going to do anything." That's not where the fun is. The fun is when you do shit and fuck up or succeed.
Oh no, I'm about to go do some. What you're talking about?
You can go for it.
I'm going to just use a little bit to test. Not all my blood.
No, I'd say that would be all part of the roll.
What, just using a little bit to test if it works?
Yeah. So I'd say that you do all of this with the one
And if it
roll.
works, I can use all of it, is what you're saying?
So you doing all of this, like fucking around with the blood and whatnot, would all be in that one roll. So I wouldn't say that you could do the whole sort of like little bit of testing in that, because if you do that sort of stuff before rolls, you can do a lot of really cheesy shit with most skill checks.
So with the little bit I did it work?
With an 11, I mean, to you it looks fine.
To me, it looks like. What do you mean by that?
To you, like to your character. To your character, it looks fine. Is what he means. Like when you poured in a little bit and stirred it, I guess. I don't know how you would do that.
Well, it's 1 part my blood, 2 parts their blood, because you said 1/3.
Yep.
Does it still look like my blood? The blood in the bowl? Like color-wise and stuff?
No, it is different, yes.
Okay, then it doesn't work. You guys go.
Can I look for a forged and then pick and go like do work on in the forge, like the blacksmith stuff?
So with that, you do know. So I should have said this to everyone. If you have professions, you can actually ask whoever is the current sort of like underboss of the sector that you are skilled in something, and that you can actually work to gain. Obviously, you're getting ripped off, but you do gain like a pittance in like currency.
Does it help us get out of here, out of curiosity?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the underboss and I'm gonna say, is there any chance I can do some armor or weapon work today?
Do you know how?
Yes.
Alright. What day is it? Monday. I'll come back here tomorrow. We'll give you a try out and see if you're actually capable of swinging a hammer properly.
Yes. And then I'll just go back to. I'll go just wander around my area, I guess.
All right. Can I was gonna ask. Can I go find why I keep blanking on Tarek's tent?
you're in your sector.
Yeah, I was saying, can I go to Tarek's tent? Like, am I allowed to travel after punishment?
You want to leave your sector.
Not my sector, because Tarek's, the butcher, is in the sector.
Oh, Tariq.
I'm asking.
Yeah, right. I thought you were saying Tarek's in Tarracona. Yeah, Tariq is his name.
Tariq. Okay, I've been saying it wrong then. Yeah, I would like to go to Tariq.
Yep. Yeah, so yeah, you just see him outside of his tent happily chopping away at some, meat.
Oh, I gotta know, is he using those freshly new knives with a nice cutting board?
Yeah, at this moment he's using a butcher's knife because he's hacking it into larger chunks, but you do see that the knives do have blood on them, so he probably did use them for something.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. What are you doing here? Like some?
Like I said before, that type of meat is not what I'm after. Actually, if you don't mind, I'd like to pick your brain a little bit. Ask some questions. And I guess I would sit down in front of him.
And us too, and then I'll get back to work.
The arena. No one mentioned to us that there was no killing allowed. Why is that?
I do that to everyone.
Oh. And how do we find out if it is a kill or non-lethal? Or lethal versus non-lethal fight?
Well, most of the time, if it's a lethal one, you'll be told it's a lethal one.
Oh.
Most of the time.
So it's not most of the time.
Yep.
Good to know. Well, you take care of yourself now.
One of the reasons yeah, he's going to follow up a little bit on the first one you asked him. Well, they pretty much fuck with all the new ones like that just because they can.
Oh.
Yeah, in people's first fights, there's always someone that dies. It's usually up to luck which one it is. Really puts it into their heads that, oh, well, it's not important. Anyway, but it...
I would take it... This would be a yes or no question. Considering our side killed a member of their side, that's considered a loss?
Oh, I don't know. The only times really fights a win or loses is when one side is entirely beaten. It seems like the one year and probably got forfeited. Which would have pissed off some of the people. No, that's it. I'm getting back to work.
Yes. Enjoy those knives. Take care of them now.
Yep.
What kind of work would they have at this military side, is what I'm wondering. I doubt they would have any use for a blind bard.
Probably not, no.
Yeah, it's just
morale
like...
boost. I don't know.
I mean, the most I could probably do is go hang something up and then fly. That's really about it, but I highly doubt they want someone with wings flying around.
If you're good looking, they might want you over at my place.
Alright, I want to activate cheat code Nuke Era.
Activate cheat code.
Anyone else got something they want to do?
That's what I'm going to do.
Going and getting some
gonna
food for the first time in 2 days. Probably a little bit more information gathering on how to figure out when a match is lethal and non-lethal.
Yeah. Like you gather information.
Yeah. That would be
I'm sorry, guys. I'm having too much fun with mine being a sex dungeon.
We noticed. We know you were like probably rock hard right now, and I. 18.
No, unfortunately, I'm not. But I wish.
Okay. Shut up.
So with an 18, you do find out a little bit, but not exactly everything. Where with like people at this low of a level, they're not really informed often whether a fight's lethal or non-lethal. Most of the time, people find out if it is by the time someone's killed and there's no real reaction. Most of the time. But when you do, you know, become more well known, you are informed that yes, this is a kill fight or not a kill fight.
I think Asuka's gonna say something next.
Yep, so do you want to Suka?
I was gonna go look for the scribe in my section to see if I can get like a job.
Yeah, what professions do you have?
The only one I have is scribe.
Okay, that's actually one that can work for you in then. Yeah, with the scribe, I suppose you'd probably write a note to one of the people who like runs the job parts of the sector and be like, hey, give me a job. I'm good at writing.
Yeah. Good job.
I might do the same if anyone's got use for a poison maker.
Yeah. So yeah, Suka, you are told to, you know, come back the next day. Is like the people that do go out and work are usually the very first people woken up, and they're taken away before most people in the sectors are woken up.
Okay.
Yeah, and Anlo, what did you want?
I'll go inquire if there's any use for a poison maker in.
See, I want to try to at least, you know, put in the effort of, can I also see about doing something? But
I'll go inquire. I'm assuming
doing
the pit boss was the big fat guy.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go up to him and ask. I've got certain skills in the direction of poison making and making of toxins and the like to do, well, many different things, numbing areas for surgery or something like that. You never know what the uses of poison can actually length and breadth-wise be. But
have you ever worked with an alchemist before?
Yes.
I suppose we can probably find something for you.
Alright. I suppose you'll get back to me when you just need me?
Yep.
Alright, I guess I'll head back out and search for a bit more food then.
Yeah. And was that everyone?
Yep.
No, I was going to say, just for the sake of it, go ahead, do roll this first.
I was gonna say I need to go up to the underboss and ask him if he has any professions with locksmithing.
Yeah. So he does turn to you and goes, and what do you want?
Just to see if you have any kind of jobs for locksmithing. Quite handy with that kind of stuff.
I suppose we could get more shackles and keys. Alright, we can probably get you into that then. Go back tomorrow.
Come back
Be up
tomorrow.
at 5.
Sounds like a chain smoker.
For all you know, this guy is a chain smoker.
Probably.
I don't know what he...
But yeah, no, same thing for me. I guess I'll go to the underboss and see if there's legit any use for, you know, blind bard who can fly.
What profession do you have?
But so I actually don't have a profession.
You're shit out of luck.
Yep. If I can help, at least I put in the effort of asking. It's like, is there legit anything I can do? Can't do anything?
Yeah, so this is
All right.
pretty much like prison jobs.
Out of curiosity, with my professions, I'm guessing I need 2 hands for most of them to actually do it like properly.
And what was your
I guess I could.
Sorry?
What was your
Oh,
one?
go ahead.
I've got a couple. What did I do? Pretty sure it was like alchemy, book binding, gem cutting. and jewel making.
Yep. So
that
yeah, you can do all of those with a fucked up hand. It's just you make less money because you can less product.
Less profit.
You're just slower.
Well, I'll go ask my master's. What's it called? Guard, soldiers, whatever you want to call them. Hustle.
Underboss.
If they need work in doing any of that. Wink, hinting that gem cutting makes the most money. Oh fuck, I'm gonna lose another hand. I'm gonna fucking do it again.
And what is it that you want?
Is there any jobs available for someone that knows how to cut beautiful gemstones, make fine jewelry, or perhaps create nice books? Bind together books that the rich like to read.
Well,
Or
jewelry making does make the most money, but you would not be allowed to do that, seeing as you are an absolute nobody.
Then what about some potions to heal people that are injured?
So I suppose we can find a use for that.
Go do that.
I'm back here at 5 in the morning.
All right.
That everyone?
I was actually gonna try to do one more thing with the underboss at that point, considering. I guess I would mention to him I could do some security work. I necessarily don't need to see if you're understanding what I'm meaning.
So what is it that you can do?
If someone's within close proximity, I know exactly where they're at, as long as they're touching the ground.
Odd. I don't know. I'll think a bit something, maybe. Probably. I'm not sure.
Something's better than nothing. I gotta at least put some effort out there. And I guess I would leave him be.
Yep. And we could probably call that there.
Yes, sir. I am tired.
I'll take it out of the recording.
Good night.
Oh boy.
Sorry for all my sexual references and double entendres.